guy, lack of communication, rebounding the basketball. So all of those things are going to be important today. And so I'm hoping that this team comes out and give a really, really good showing, and that our bench continues to be productive.
We saw in both the game against the Thunder and the Nets, I thought, a really good depiction of when the ball is moving for this team, when the passes are crispy, that offense really finds its groove. And they play off of big defensive plays, turnovers, rebounding, getting out in transition. But the second it gets into one-on-one action, EP, it's just harder for this group to function, which is a natural, state of this offense, especially as they continue to work with Cam Spencer, who, when we started the season, by no means did we expect Cam Spencer to be the starting point guard. He's done a great job, but not having that natural true point guard. What do you see offensively from what this group needs to do, especially when you think of how the Magic are known as a defensive team in the league the last few years?
I feel like if this team is going to win games, and when they have won games, it's been because they moved the basketball, because they've passed up good shots for great shots, because guys have gotten shots in rhythm. It works for this team. Again, if you had use a KD, LeBron, a guy who has that one-on-one skills, that when everything bogs down, you can just put the ball in his hands and they can go make something happen, whether they get to the free throw line, whether they make a basket, whether they make a play for their teammates. That's fine and dandy. But when you don't have that, it's really important that you continue to move the basketball. You play within the system. You play together because that's harder to guard. And so I hope that this team comes out tonight and really do those things, move the basketball, because we saw in the first half, when they move the basketball, it's incredible. They high assist numbers, all of the things work for them. And I think it affects their defense as well, because the ball goes through the net. They're able to get their defense back, get set. And I think guys play more effectively when they're playing well offensively.
I'm putting you on the spot here, but national audience, afternoon game here, nighttime game in Berlin. The crowd looks great.
Yeah.
They've showed some shots of the people waiting to get inside. There's a ton of people outside. There's already a lot of bodies inside. But when it comes to the most important player for the Grizzlies in this game, given the matchup, given the time, given the exposure, the moment, who's your pick?
I feel like it's Jaren Jackson Jr. Again, trying to get Jaren Jackson off to a really good start. I've said this on a number of occasions. When Jaren is playing well offensively, defensively, he's a completely different person. And the one thing Jaren is going to have to keep in mind is not picking up those cheap fouls early, putting himself in a predicament where he has to sit on the bench, and then, it puts so much pressure on your other guys. And then the other guy I'll say is probably, as much as I love Cedric Howard, I think when Cam Spencer plays well for this team, they're a completely different team, because he's handling the basketball more. He's coming off pick and rolls. He's making plays for his teammates, but he's also stretching the floor and knocking down shots. So when he's playing fluid out on the perimeter, and then Jaren has it going, this is a different basketball team.
Yeah, you also need someone else to step up and make threes. Just naturally, when Cam has to play more on the ball, it doesn't allow him to sit in the place of just going out, taking threes, making a lot of threes like we saw early in the year.
Well, and I will say that the beauty of this team this year, it's been a tough year, but their bench has been one of the most productive benches in the league. And it doesn't matter who's coming off the bench. So we've seen different people come off the bench. We've seen Santi come off the bench. We've seen Jock Landale come off the bench. KCP Starr come off the bench. A number of those guys have come off the bench. But when they have, they come in and they're very productive. And so I love the way Gigi has been playing. So bench, I hope the production is there, but I still feel like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Cam Spencer, both of those guys have good games. We'll have an opportunity to win.
Yeah, and really the critical organizer of that bench has been Kenny Caldwell-Pope. And the professional nature of him moving into that unit, being the organizer. And this is a potential revenge game for him, too, because he was a part of that trade. Much gets made about the return for Desmond Bane. And, of course, Desmond Bane spent his whole career with the Grizzlies, whereas KCP won championships with two other teams before being with the Magic. But it's the last team he played for.
Well, I've been so impressed with his professionalism. It's incredible. I watch how guys respond, how guys come back to the bench. I watch all the things that guys do where they could have an attitude about it. You could have an attitude about coming off the bench because you were a starter. You could have an attitude about coming out of the game in, first 3 or 4 minutes, but, he hasn't done that. And he's been such a stabilizer on the second unit, defensively and offensively, and so I just feel like having a guy in your locker room with that kind of, just professionalism, it means a lot
maturity,
for a young player. Maturity, yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
EP, look forward to hearing you on the call in just
is complimentary. And when that plan's in hand, you will also receive the gift of a will and trust courtesy of Talon Wealth.
The folks at Talon Wealth are not attorneys, but they work with a group of attorneys who'll provide a will and trust at no charge to you. Reach out at 813-755-5000. 813-755-5000. One more time, that's 813-755-5000. And be sure and tell them that Clay and Buck sent you.
Advisory services offered through Talon Private Wealth, LLC, a SEC-registered investment advisor. The information provided is for educational and informational purposes only and should not be construed as legal, tax, or financial advice.
Be sure to tune in the day after the game for the Tools Ace Hardware Assist of the Night, brought to you by me, Brandon Kravitz. And if you're gearing up for game day, Tools Ace is your MVP for grilling greatness. From Big Green Egg to Traeger, they've got everything you need to fire up the flavor with 14 Central Florida locations, including their brand new store in downtown Windermere. Tools Ace is your neighborhood home maintenance expert, the helpful place every night, and your best stop before the game. Visit toolsacehardware.com.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level. And the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, hello. It's me, the calculator that lives inside of TaxSlayer. And let me tell you, I love numbers. 1040s, 1099s, W-2s, all of them. With TaxSlayer, anyone can file a federal return for just $22.99. You'll get 100% accuracy and your biggest possible refund guaranteed. Now those are great numbers. Need help along the way? We've got US-based real human support. File by February 8th for just $22.99 and get the refund you deserve. TaxSlayer. File fearlessly.
It's your captain speaking. To the passenger with the Mirror Fast soft shoes, smart move.
No way am I letting travel constipation ruin this trip.
Can't blame you. Mirror Fast works fast, but without the harsh side effects.
Since I'm such a smart traveler, can I move to first class?
No. Close the curtain, Carol.
From the makers of Miralax, new Mirafast soft chews work naturally with your body in as little as 30 minutes to give you a comfortable go on the go. Find Mirafast today at your local retailer. Use as directed for occasional constipation. Contains magnesium hydroxide.
Take the game with you wherever you go on iHeartRadio.
In the morning,
we have breaking news coming to you live right now.
On the way home,
heads up, we have an accident slowing things down on the freeway.
When you need us, we're there. News Radio, WFLA, Orlando.
You know, we talk about next man up, we talk about by committee, and guys are doing their part right now. And as we get more bodies back, it's going to be, clunky for a second to get guys back in the fold, but then we will find our rhythm and our groove. So it's a difficult balance to have, and we're not making excuses. So the guys that step on the floor, we're asking and demanding that they play the way we need them to play.
That was head coach Jamal Mosley talking about bringing the guys back into the fold, particularly the impactful German pair of Franz and Mo. Good problem to have, right? Getting players back and figuring out how to work them in as opposed to missing players and then trying to figure out who's going to step up. There's a challenge aspect to it all, but this is a welcomed challenge. Mo made his highly anticipated season debut on Sunday after missing 13 months with a torn ACL in his left knee. Franz will make his return after missing the last 16 with a high left ankle sprain. Reasons to celebrate, but a lot of kinks that need to be ironed out here today. Tip-off of Magic Grizzlies coming up, but right now, let's sprechen Sie Deutsch on tonight's edition of the Magic Soundboard. The producer didn't know I had that in me. I surprised myself, I'm going to be honest. Desmond Bain talks about Franz Wagner going back to where it all started.
I mean, Mo and Franz are World Cup champions and Eurobasket champions. Like, they've done a lot here in this country. I expect to be pretty crazy in here for them, for sure.
You can imagine the Wagners are being pulled in every single possible direction heading back home. Media, family, friends. Franz talks about balancing it all.
Yeah, I mean, like Mo said, I think the first priority is play 2 good games out there. And then I think Mo and I, obviously balancing being available to the community in Berlin. Obviously, this is not something that happens all the time. So making sure we make the most out of that. And then also make sure we get some times with loved ones and time to rest as well to prepare good for the game.
The cool thing is that it's not just Franz and Mo traveling for this game. Other players, some of which have never seen this part of the world, are taking it all in. Mo Wagner talks about how cool that is for his Magic teammates.
I think it's pretty cool to be able to do these Europe games or wherever we go. I think the fact that the NBA gives us the opportunity to see the world is pretty special for the whole locker room. I think everybody's bringing their families and all that stuff. That makes it very cool for everybody, a very cool experience. For us, obviously very unique to go home, be able to play in the gym that we grew up in, very meaningful and probably something that we're excited to show our guys as well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun week.
Wendell Carter Jr. was born in the heart of Georgia, not the country, the state. I'm sure when he was a kid, he never dreamed that he would be playing an NBA game in Germany. He talks about how cool this opportunity is.
Man, I'm happy for him, especially with Mo, what he's been through this past year, battling his injury, Franz coming back from his injury at some point, and then Tristan, just coming back home to your home country, all the friends, family being able to see you play live in the NBA. That's the first time, the NBA has played in this country, so for them to be able to come in and be a part of the first experience, I think is really dope.
We've got 9 games across the association today, but it all gets started in Berlin, Germany. Our game coming up just minutes away, live from the Uber Arena. Before we get there, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Magic Audio Network.
WYGM Orlando, WJRR HD2, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeartRadio station. Guaranteed human.
That's going to do it for us here on Magic Today, delivered by Papa John's. It's the Orlando Magic versus the Memphis Grizzlies International with Jake Chapman on the call. Tip-off coming your way next.
This is Orlando Magic basketball.
Franz backs away. Now Reddish. Wagner step back. 3 ball is up. It's in! Franz stuck it!
Magic basketball is brought to you by Advent Health, the official healthcare provider of the Orlando Magic.
Now Powell's just going to pull a 3 off the bounce. He got another one. Banchero scorching here in the second quarter.
Let's get ready for tip-off. Here's the radio voice of the Orlando Magic, Jake Chapman.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside our Kia Center studios here in the heart of downtown Orlando. Jake Chapman with you, and today we write another page in the Magic's history book, Season 37, Game number 41, and history being made over the pond today as the Orlando Magic and the Memphis Grizzlies play the first ever NBA regular season game in Germany. Berlin's Uber Arena, the site as Mo and Franz Wagner, the prodigal sons, their return to the building that spawned their dream of the world's biggest stage. That dream comes to take the floor. No idea. Say that Franz been out for the last 6 to the high end. His return on Sunday after over a year away from the floor, and it has truly been a special college day for the brothers in their native Berlin. Tristan Silva as well. He is native of Munich, Germany. Magic went all out for this. There have been a ton of promotional activities, partnership and tech summits, NBA Cares activities. You got legends over there, Mikal Beatrice, Dwight Howard, Marcin Gortat is there, Nick Anderson, Bo, of course, and the Magic Dragon is there. The Magic have brought the game operations staff. We know how to put on a show, and the show went out on the road. It's Uber Arena is the site today. Should be what feels like a home game for the Magic. Obviously, a whole lot of popularity in Europe, in Berlin, Germany specifically with the Wagners, but this goes all the way back to the 90s. The rock stars that were Shaquille O'Neal, Penny Hardaway, Nick Anderson, and that bunch sort of spawned the love of Orlando Magic basketball in Berlin, Germany, and that continues today. We're going to see a whole lot of blue and black in the crowd at Uber Arena. I'm looking at the monitors right now, and I am seeing just that. So we know how much this has meant to the Wagners, obviously, and they have spoke at length all week about what this means. I believe the word surreal has been tossed around a couple times by both of them. We know how much this means to Germany and to Berlin specifically, But I think this could mean a whole lot to the Orlando Magic as well. I'm not talking about the organization. I'm talking about the 15 or 18 players that you're talking about within that locker room. Joe Varden from The Athletic wrote a piece on NBA.com yesterday, and I thought it had some really good stuff in it. Talked about the travel schedule. Keep in mind, we played a game on Sunday here at Kia Center against the New Orleans Pelicans, and the team flew out right afterwards. And so that is a whole lot of travel. You're talking about customs. You're talking about all the good stuff. By Monday, in your piece, Berlin, as everybody got in, still need to adjust their sleep schedule, etc. There was a dinner scheduled for Monday night with the Buckers, and the team was invited to the dinner. And not everybody showed up. A lot of guys were catching up on their sleep, and Franz said afterwards they didn't really expect anybody to show up at that point. The dinner turned into an optional. It turned from mandatory to optional. And then all of a sudden, there was some travel issues, some delay issues as well. And the guys needed to get their rest. Team was back on the practice floor beginning on Tuesday. With all of that said, many members of the Orlando Magic showed up to this dinner on Monday night, including Desmond Bane and Paolo Banchero. And with all of the talk, as the injuries have been being dealt with and Paolo's had sort of an up-and-down season, I thought it was really cool that Paolo made a point of showing up to that meal, and I thought the things he said afterwards were pretty important as well. First, Franz said it meant a lot that he had teammates who showed up, including Dez and Paolo specifically. Franz said with the travel and everything, how tired everybody was, it was really cool. They took the time to still come and join us and have a good German meal. Paolo said this. He said, I think it was important because, one, they offered. This is their hometown. I'm sure they're very excited to have us here to kind of host us a little bit. You don't get to do these things very often. Paolo said, I've never been to Germany. These guys are born and raised here. So anytime you get a chance to spend time with your teammates, you do it. And especially when it's something like this, where it's a special occasion for them. They talked about just how surreal it is, them having to leave Germany to play in the NBA and now getting to come back and play an NBA game here. I know it's really big for them. Just getting to meet their parents and some of their friends was awesome. And to me, the most important relationship as far as the Orlando Magic goes is Franz Wagner and Paolo Banchero. And you're talking about two players who grew up on opposite sides of the world. The only thing that links these guys is what we're going to watch them do right now, is basketball, is the dream of getting to the stage that they're on, and then the dream of performing well on that stage and putting in the work to become one of the best in the world. We have two guys who are capable of that on our roster. And for Paolo, despite all odds, after a long night and day of travel, to make it a point to show up to that dinner, I think tells you a little bit something about Paolo Banchero. I think it tells you a little bit something about the Wagners, and I think it tells you a little bit something about what the Orlando Magic have within that locker room. I thought that was very, very special. Desmond Bane said something to the same effect. He said, these guys, meaning the Wagners, mean the world to me. He knew how important it was to show up at that dinner, and I just love the fact that your best players are making a commitment to each other, despite the fact that it's the middle of January, despite the fact that it's cold outside. Desmond Bane, Paolo Banchero, and a core of Magic players made it a point to be there for their teammates, and I know the Wagners certainly appreciated that gesture. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll have your starting lineups and your status report, and then we do it up from Berlin, Germany, via the Juice Stand. Jake Chapman here with you in our Kia Center studios. The Magic and the Grizzlies, NBA Berlin game 2026 coming your way in just about 5 minutes right here on the Orlando Magic Audio Network.
In Central Florida, Pal Campo Restaurant brings you the true taste of Puerto Rico. Come enjoy our delicious dishes like mofongo, arroz mamposteado, our juicy churrasco, the impressive chuleta can, our house sangria, and mojitos that will transport you straight to the island of enchantment. Plus, our meats are 100% organic with no hormones. Pal Campo Restaurant, the best Puerto Rican atmosphere across our 4 locations: Orlando, Tampa, Lake Mary, and Dr. Phillips. For more information, visit palcamporestaurant.com.
Since 1927, Gallagher has been serving the communities where we live and work. We partner with businesses of every size to provide insurance, risk management, and benefit solutions that prepare them for what's next. Whether you're on Main Street or across the globe, we're ready to help you take on any challenge. As a proud partner of the Orlando Magic, we bring that same commitment to Orlando and all of Florida, dedicated to partnering with you to face the future with confidence. Learn more at ajg.com. Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and people strategy partner.
This is Paolo Banchero from the Orlando Magic. I'm teaming up with Advent Health and their Be a Mind Leader program to help all of us feel supported when it comes to mental health. Sometimes, All it takes is 2 words. You good? You don't have to be a pro to make a difference. Just check in and start the conversation with your family and friends. Learn more at beamindleader.com. Advent Health. Feel whole.
Don't miss the Magic's tip-off on game day when you reserve parking in advance with Park Mobile. Fans can reserve parking before games to guarantee a spot at Kia Center. Book your spot at magic.parkmobile.io. You can filter parking lots by specific needs like covered parking, handicap, and oversized vehicles. So the next time you want to cheer on the Orlando Magic at home, reserve a parking spot in advance for a winning game day experience. Park Mobile, a smarter way to park.
Welcome back. Jake Chapman here with you in our Kia Center studios. Magic and Grizzlies from Berlin, Germany coming your way momentarily. Let's get your status report here for you. It's brought to you by Eustace Roofing, an official partner of the Orlando Magic, delivering quality roofs to Orlando residents for over 60 years. Long one for the Memphis Grizzlies. No Brandon Clark. He's got a right calf strain. No Zach Edey. He's got a stress reaction in his left ankle. Ty Jerome, right calf strain. Let's see. Jamal Mashak is on G League 2A assignment, along with Olivier Maxence Prosper and Javon Small. Scottie Pippen Jr. has had surgery on his left great toe, and then John Morant still out. He's dealing with a right calf contusion. For the Magic, Colin Castleton is out. Jed Howard is ill, and then Jalen Suggs still out with that right knee MCL contusion. Let's get your starting lineups here for you. Brought to you by International Diamond Center, exclusive jeweler for your Orlando Magic. Franz back in there. Don't know how much we'll see him, but Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, as God intended at the forward spots. Anthony Black, Desmond Bain in the backcourt. Wendell Carter Jr. mans the middle. And then for Tuomas Izalos, Memphis Grizzlies, still getting used to that. Cam Spencer is your starting point guard. You got Cedric Coward, the rookie at the shooting guard spot. Jalen Wells, Jaren Jackson Jr. at the forward spots. And then Jock Landale mans the middle. The Grizzlies at 17-22 on the year. One final break. We'll tip it up when we return. Magic Grizzlies from Berlin, Germany. Tip off in 60 seconds on the Magic Audio Network.
WYGM Orlando, WJRR HD2, Cocoa Beach, Orlando, an iHeart radio station. Guaranteed human.
When you buy a regular price Big Buford combo at Checkers, you get another combo free with your rewards app. That's right, because when the Magic score big, so do you. Let's go!
Available exclusively on the Checkers and Rallies app. See rewards wallet in app for details. Each combo includes medium fries and medium soft drink. Valid at participating Orlando area locations only while supplies last. Offer may not be available via third-party delivery services.
This season, Organic is the winning team. Uncle Matt's Organic is proud to be the official organic orange juice sponsor of the Orlando Magic. What makes Uncle Matt's the ultimate MVP? They're America's #1 selling organic OJ, which is not only delicious, but nutritious without added sugar or any artificial ingredients. Uncle Matt's juices, teas, and lemonades are a better-for-you slam dunk. Grab your game day fuel with Uncle Matt's Organic. Available in stores nationwide. Learn more at UncleMatts.com. Uncle Matt's Organic, it's love at first sip.
Welcome back inside our Kia Center studios, affectionately dubbed the Juice Stand, as we get set for the Memphis Grizzlies and the Orlando Magic from Berlin, Germany. Berlin Games 2026, the first regular season game ever played in Germany, believe it or not. The Magic 4-2 in their history in NBA global games. They've played games in Mexico City. They've played games in Tokyo, Japan. They've played games in London, England, but never have the Orlando Magic or any NBA team played a regular season game in Berlin, Germany. So this should be pretty cool. Our crew, you've already heard from Brandon Kravitz, our broadcast host for the afternoon. He'll be along throughout the day at half and again after the game, hopefully talking about a Magic dub on Magic Wrap-Up. Chrissy Birdsall is our broadcast coordinator, and she's keeping me sane here in the Juice Stand, working out all the ins and outs. Big shouts out to Frank Lover and Kyle Cassandra, our directors of quality control and last-second phone calls when we can't get stuff to work. And then Jaden Grimes is on the ones and twos back at iHeart Control. They're way late. We were supposed to be playing basketball by now, but we're just getting to the starting lineups. It's Europe. They're sort of on their own schedule over there. But starting lineups being introduced there at Uber Arena. No, it's fine. We can leave it right there. It's fine. Magic come in looking for their first back-to-back wins since the beginning of December. It's been essentially since Franz Wagner went out. The Magic have gone every other, and coming off a win over the New Orleans Pelicans on Sunday here at Kia Center. Not really right here at Kia Center, but at Kia Center. And there you go, a little pop for Franz Wagner. Very well-deserved standing ovation for Franz Wagner in his native Berlin, Germany. Memphis comes in at 17-22 on the year. I mentioned pregame, beware these Grizzlies. All of the fanfare has surrounded our guys, rightfully so. Meanwhile, Grizzlies Twitter is all abuzz over lip-reading a conversation between Ja Morant and Vince Williams at practice the other day. It didn't look like they were too happy with each other, and Ja has been kind of on the outs. Hadn't played since January 2nd. He's dealing with a calf contusion. We're going to hear a public address here. Let's see if we can pop that up, Chrissy. We'll hear from Jaren Jackson Jr. and the Wagners.
Aufmerksamkeit auf den Center Court und begrüßt mit mir von den Memphis Grizzlies Jaren Jackson Jr.
How y'all doing? On behalf of my teammates, coaches, and the whole organization, we want to thank you for your hospitality, embracing us. Have a great game and go Grizzlies.
Und jetzt von den Orlando Magic zusammen mit Europameister Tristan da Silva und seinem Bruder und Weltmeister Moritz. Hier ist aus Berlin, in Berlin, Franz Wagner.
Was geht Berlin? Yes, sir. Ja, auch im Namen der ganzen Organisation, allen Spielern, allen Coaches, dem ganzen Staff. Die letzten paar Tage hier waren unvergesslich. Wir drei sind immer noch geflasht. Ja, wir bereiten uns schon seit Monaten vor und ich kann es immer noch nicht glauben, dass wir jetzt hier sind. Deswegen danke für die ganze Unterstützung. Das wäre alles ohne euch nicht möglich. Ja, Mann, lasst einfach einen schönen Abend haben, genießt das Spiel, habt Spaß. Und eine Bitte habe ich, lasst richtig krachen heute. Seid ganz laut die ganze Zeit. Danke, Berlin.
Vielen Dank an Jaren Jackson Jr.
All right, there we go. Franz Wagner, Jaren Jackson Jr. addressing the crowd, and I think we're somewhat close to basketball there at Uber Arena. And we're going to take one quick little bonus break here. We'll come back with the tip-off when we return. The Magic and the Grizzlies on the way from Berlin, Germany on the Magic Audio Network.
In Central Florida, Pal Campo Restaurant brings you the true taste of Puerto Rico. Come enjoy our delicious dishes like mofongo, arroz mamposteado, our juicy churrasco, the impressive chuleta can, our house sangria, and mojitos that will transport you straight to the island of enchantment. Plus, our meats are 100% organic with no hormones. Pal Campo Restaurant, the best Puerto Rican atmosphere across our 4 locations: Orlando, Tampa, Lake Mary, and Dr. Phillips. For more information, visit palcamporestaurant.com.
All right, welcome back. Jake Chapman here with you in our Kia Center studios. Berlin game 2026 on the way. The Magic and the Memphis Grizzlies in Berlin, Germany at Uber Arena. And we are just about set to go. Our officials, Courtney Kirkland, Marit Kogat, and Scott Twardowski. Magic in their blue icon uniforms. Memphis in their white associations. And just about set to tip it up. We got Wendell Carter Jr., Jaren Jackson Jr. step into the center circle. Courtney Kirkland will toss it up. And Berlin games 20-26 are underway as Wendell controls it. Franz is going to bring it right to left across your radio dial, and we are underway from Europe. Let's get it. Anthony Black inbounds and tosses over to Paolo Banchero on the left wing. Franz sets the screen, and now Wagner moving pretty well. Crossover dribble, closed off, gets to Bain. He'll attack the lane, then goes up top for Wendell. 3-ball, good look. In and out, no good. Ball is on the deck. Paulo snatches it up. Fresh 14 for the Magic. Kicks into the corner for Anthony Black. AB picks up his dribble. Shot clock's down to 6. Banchero going to rack on Spencer. Got to the bucket and flipped it up and in. Magic on the board. It's 2-0, and Paulo picks up the first basket for Orlando. And the first basket on German soil, NBA regular season history. Spencer, right wing. Cam has slid into the starting lineup as Ja Morant's.
Up and in off the window and in. That was a gorgeous up and under move by Jaren Jackson Jr.
And that's something we've been wanting to see him do more. He's so used to going to his left hand, and so defenders are cutting off that left hand. Great opportunity to spin back right.
Go back to your right. Yep. Exactly what he did there. Wagner around a Banchero screen to the left elbow. Pull up 15-footer, no good. Got his own miss. It shot right back to him. Wagner on the baseline right. Backing down on Cedric Coward. Hops into the paint. Gets the step. Misses the left-hand finger roll. Rebound knocked away by Jackson. Good physical defense by Coward without fouling. And the Grizzlies clear the miss. It is 2-2 with 10:25 remaining here in the first. Spencer, an open look at a left wing three. No good. Rebounded by Wagner. And he'll feed it up the right sideline for Anthony Black. Black, 6'7", has been handling a lot of point guard duties with the injury to Jalen Suggs. We'll give you the Life Care Ambulance injury report momentarily. Bain gets it, gives right wing for Black, and Black drills a right wing triple to put the Magic up 5-2.
Well, look, do you want Des Bain shooting threes or do you want Black shooting threes? You don't want him to shoot wide open looks, but you got to pick your poison.
In his third season, he's taken big strides forward. If he continues like this, he could be one of the candidates for most improved player in the league, no doubt. Really good player, really good athlete. Left wing, Coward gives left elbow for Landale. Spencer cuts the baseline. They give it out to Wells. Terrible spacing right now for the Grizzlies. Shot clock winding down. Coward has to hoist a double clutch three that's off the mark, and Banchero clears the miss. 5-2. Magic on top with 9:35 remaining in the first. Banchero steps into the paint, tries to get it out to the wing left for Black. It is deflected by Cam Spencer and goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Magic as they will take the possession on the sideline.
And to me, Eric, sometimes that's why you want to simplify your plays. Particularly, we talked about getting Jaren Jackson off early. He made the first basket. Go back to Jaren and see how they play it.
Right side, Carter, a backdoor cut by Bain, gets to the window, lays it up and in. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Bumps into Jaren Jackson, pushes him away. All friendships are put aside once that ball tosses in the air. 9:20 remaining in the first. 7-2 Magic early. Jalen Wells working on Desmond Bain. Oh, gosh, he got away with a travel. Not only did the step-through move, but took an extra step. He took 4 steps to the rim. Grizzlies will take it. Jalen Wells gets the bucket on the reverse layup. Banchero gives up top Bain. Launches a straightaway three. No good. Rebound grab by Coward. Here come the Grizz as they trail by 3. Coward into the paint, drives into the body, and Black gets to the rim, powers it up and in, playing through the body defense of Anthony Black as he got to the right side of the window and able to control it with that finger roll to cut the lead to 1. Black on the left wing with a dribble drive to the baseline. Cut off by Landale. Kicks back high left post for Carter. Out top Banchero. Right wing feed Wagner. Wagner driving it in at Jackson, and Jackson's going to pick up a reach foul here. He got his hand on the ball, and it nearly was one of those plays where you poke it out of a guy's hands, it goes off their leg, except Jaren just reached a little too far and made contact. It's a good call by Murat Kogan.
Well, and I don't like Jaren Jackson picking up those cheap fouls like that. Look, force a guy to make a tough layup. You're a great shot blocker. You're former defensive player of the year. Contest shots at the rim.
I would agree with that assessment, partner, as I generally do with a lot of your assessments.
And you're one of the best in the business at doing it.
Agreeing with you? Yes, I know. Thank you. Bain to the foul line for Carter.
Oh, good block.
Carter has his layup attempt blocked by Jaren Jackson. The rebound by Wells. Right wing three on the way. No good. Rebounded by Cam Spencer on the weak side, though. He kicks it out for Jaren Jackson. Left wing triple try. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Grizzlies lead early 9-7.
Yeah, talk about getting on the offensive glass. Good job by Cam Spencer getting the ball back out to Jaren Jackson. Wide open three-point look, Eric. That's going to be a key to the basketball game, offensive rebounds.
7 straight for the Grizz after they trailed 7-2. 8:04 remaining. Black will launch another 3, rebounded by Landale. 8 minutes left to go, first quarter. Here's Coward into the front court. Coward on the right wing. Step back, right wing triple. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Will Jamal Mosley take a timeout here? It'll be interesting. It's 10 straight for the Grizz now. He has not called the timeout. We're nearing the mandatory under 7-minute timeout, and he's going to let things play. Wagner straight away looks for Black on the deep right wing. He'll make a move with the left hand in at Spencer. Jumps at baseline for Carter. Out to Banchero. He has got a wide open 3 that he cans. That is a 3 o'clock in the gym shot right there when there's nobody around you. Grizzlies got disconnected helping on the dribble drive, and Banchero cuts the lead to 2. 12-10 Grizzlies early on. Coward trying to go over the top. Wagner got a hand on it. Carter tries to save it and saves it onto the sideline. I don't think they're going to count that as a possession. Tristan Da Silva will check in for the Magic.
Yeah. And to me, a couple of things, Eric. One, Jaren Jackson Jr., he has to know who he's guarding. We talked about knowing your personnel. Can't get too far disconnected from Paolo, so he can knock down shots. So he can't help on everything because he's playing a guy that's out on the perimeter. And then last play, that was a good play by Cedric. Just got to get it up a little bit more for Jaren.
Landale will hand it off for Cam Spencer. Spencer into the lane, finds Santi Aldama, who checks in. A left sideline 3 is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for Santi Aldama. 15-10. Grizzlies by 5. It is Spencer, Aldama, Wells, Coward, and Landale for the Grizz. Da Silva up top for Black, to the left wing Banchero. Backing down on Coward. The all-star going at the rookie. High right-hand dribble. Spins to his left to the rim. Oh, he rocks the rim with a two-handed jam as Coward seemed to be sending him baseline, but there was no help, and Banchero gets the easy two-handed jam. Banchero now with 7 in the early going. Coward to the top of the arc. Landale wide open 3. Ring it up. Put 3 more on the board for the Grizz. They drill another triple. 18-12. They lead by 6. And Landale on the board. Now 4 of the 5 starters for the Grizzlies have scored. Banchero back the other way. A right wing 3, no good. Spencer the rebound. Will get a timeout, next dead ball. Spencer across the timeline with a feed for Aldama, right wing. Hands it off for Wells. Back in between the circles for Cam Spencer. Around the Landale screen. Kicks left corner Coward. Launches another 3. This one no good. Rebound grab by Anthony Black. And here come the Magic. Black, though, trying to throw an outlet pass or a sideline pass to Banchero, who had left the spot. And he throws it right to Tuomas Isolo, whose playing days ended a long time ago. That means it's a turnover and a stoppage. Grizzlies will get a chance to talk things over. They lead it 18-12, and they'll have the basketball in the front court when we return on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
This is John Burgess from Charlie Burgess Rendezvous, here to let you know how much we appreciate partnering with the Memphis Grizzlies each season as the official barbecue of the team. Join us in celebrating their 25th anniversary here in Memphis. When you're in the FedEx Forum, grab some barbecue nachos before taking your seat, or come down to the Rendezvous and join us in the basement to reminisce and make some new memories over a rack of ribs. And remember, we also ship overnight across the nation to enjoy while you're watching an away game. Visit hogsfly.com and go Grizzlies.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evening, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's OrthoSouth at orthosouth.org.
Grizz Nation, if you want that all-star look, there's only one place to go, Barron's Barbershop. With over a decade of experience, Barron's has built a reputation for sharp fades, classic cuts, and world-class service. Now with 2 locations, Germantown and their brand new East Memphis shop, Barron's is trusted by Memphis professionals, athletes, and trendsetters alike. And here's the kicker, at Barron's, it's more than just a haircut. From the atmosphere to the extras, you can even grab a cold beer while you're in the chair. Barron's is where style begins. Book your cut today at barronsmemphis.com.
Each challenge is unique, so each game plan is customized to identify opportunity and the path to victory. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with personalized planning and advice. Play hard. Bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account by February 28th with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit. And you could get 2 tickets to 3 Grizzlies games. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. The Memphis Grizzlies lead the Orlando Magic 18-12 with 6:06 to play in the first quarter. Checking out the next Grizzlies home game Wednesday, January 21st at 7 p.m. when your Grizzlies host the Atlanta Hawks on Mentor Night. Fans will want to arrive early for the Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration Mentoring Recruitment Fair taking place pregame through halftime. To purchase your tickets, visit grizzlies.com/tickets today. Eric.
Thank you, JB, as the 2 teams continue to talk things over. And we, as you may or may not be able to tell, are not in Berlin, but we are here in Memphis. And the team, of course, over in Berlin today, they will head to London for the next round of these 2 European games on Sunday. We'll be with you then. And I believe you will be off, Jessica, correct? Elliot, you'll be off, so it'll be a whole new crew. Is it you, Bennett, on Sunday, or is it John Roser? It is Bennett Doyle? No, it is Roser who will be here. And then I believe Lang Whitaker will step into your role there, right, Sox?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. They're showing all the German players that are in the
Good
NBA right
too.
now. Yeah.
Incredibly good.
You got Dennis Schroeder. You got Isaiah Hartenstein, whose father played collegiately in Oregon, but he was born in Germany when he was playing overseas. And then Maxi Kleba, and then, of course, there's Dirk Nowitzki on the television screen. Detlef Shrimp, yeah, he was fantastic. Grizzlies will inbound out of the timeout. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, John Conchar, and Jaren Jackson return, along with Vince Williams. A turnaround left-handed hook for Jackson is no good. Williams, the offensive rebound. Out to Jackson. Straightaway three is good. Ring it up. Put three on the board. Jaren Jackson Jr. with his second triple. And the Grizzlies now are 5 of 9 from long range, and they've made 6 of their last 8 shots to go on a 19-5 run to take a 9-point lead. Tristan Da Silva to the right wing for Anthony Black. Black back to the top of the key for Carter. Carter looking for help. This is Noah Penda out of France, misses a running left-hand finger roll. The rookie is off the mark. Conchar the rebound, pushes ahead Williams. Left wing feed for Aldama. He pump fakes, goes into the paint, throws up a wild right-handed shot. He was looking for someone to pass to, and the Magic took away not only the passing lane, but then double-teamed the shot, and it was a tough look. Da Silva drives, lobs to the rim for Wendell Carter Jr., and he's going to get fouled on the alley-oop, and the question is, who's the foul going to be on? It's going to be on Jaren Jackson, and that's 2, and Tuomas Islo has to think about this. With Jackson out there with 2 fouls and still 5 minutes remaining in this quarter, do you want to roll the dice and leave him out there? He has done that in the past, and it looks like he'll do it again here. And you talked about the reach earlier, avoiding that one. That's one, too. It's an alley-oop. Just let it go.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, you think about these 2 fouls from Jaren Jackson Jr. I think they were both avoidable fouls. You don't reach, you contest at the rim, and then right there, guys in the air, obviously you're going to get a call if you push a guy in the air, so you don't put your hands on him. And again, that's, to me, a part of his maturation process that he has to understand. Once I get that early foul, one foul, in order for me to stay in the basketball game, I can't get a cheap foul. That's what I hate, is the cheap fouls.
So they actually will remove Jaren from the floor and bring in Gigi Jackson. So it's Gigi Jackson, John Conchar, Santi Aldama, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and Vince Williams. Carter made both foul shots, and the lead is 7 for the Grizzlies. Mo Wagner will be checking in momentarily, playing in just his second game. They find Aldama right wing. An open 3 for Santi is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for Santi Aldama, who in 2 minutes has gone 2 of 2 from the three-point line. And the first double-digit lead of the game belongs to the Grizzlies, 24-14. Carter at the top of the arc. One dribble, drops it off for Penda. Penda with a left-hand dribble to the high left post, feeds for a cutting Tristan Da Silva. He loses the handle, and the former Colorado Buffalo knocks it out of bounds. He's in his second NBA campaign. And now Mo Wagner will enter the ball game. That is the reason you hear the cheers in the background. He has played just one game, coming off a knee injury, and now available. And perfect timing for the fans in Berlin. Good-looking court out there in Berlin. The Berlin Game 2026 logo. And the league's watch sponsor, Tissot, right there as well. Conchar from the right wing drives. Kicks left sideline, Gigi Jackson. Sporting the white headband. Comes to the block left. Kicks back to the left corner for Conchar. His catch and shoot 3 is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board for John Conchar.
And Grizzlies just taking what the defense gives them, Eric. They're knocking the shot down. They've gotten off to a really good start, so hopefully they can keep the hot hand.
Wagner from the top, hands to Da Silva, curls to the foul line, ball fakes, tries a step-through move, and the floater is short, gets his own miss, fadeaway 10-footer, no good. Rebounded by Conchar, here come the Grizz. Conchar up the left sideline for Williams. Williams attacks to the basket, drops to the right corner for Gigi Jackson, launches the 3, ring it up, put 3 on the board for Gigi Jackson. The Grizzlies are absolutely unconscious from the outside right now. That is your shot nurse shot of the game. The shot nurse, the protection you need with the personal touch. 8 of 12 for the Grizzlies from 3. They lead it 30-14. All in all, it is a 28-7 run for the Grizz, who were down 7-2 to start the game, and they have flipped the script and lead by 16 as we take the timeout on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Ready to glow from the inside out? At Glow Medical Aesthetics and Lifestyle Medicine, we have all the tools to get your glow up started. From advanced medical aesthetic treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, laser technology, body treatments, and sculpting, to functional medicine, including BHRT, peptide therapy, and GLPs for weight loss, we've got you covered. This isn't just about beauty, it's about radiance and health that start from within. Whether it's a subtle refresh or a total glow up, we customize each treatment plan based on individual patient needs. Call 901-552-3461 to start rocking your glow.
Hun, I get it. You like humming a little theme music while you play Frenzy Instant Games. Can you just wait for the next commercial?
Sorry. They're here, and they're looking for a winner. The return of Frenzy Instant Games. With so many prizes, you're going to need a bigger boat. Only from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing fun. Just remember to play responsibly.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching your Memphis Grizzlies in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Memphis Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Grizzlies. See you courtside, Memphis.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you can put your sports IQ to work on the games you know best. It's not you against the house. It's you participating in a live market. Buy or sell your predictions all game long. Trade every play with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
The Grizzlies are 8 of 12 from the three-point line, and they lead the Magic 30-14 with 3:43 to play in the first quarter. Watch your Memphis Grizzlies Sunday, January 18th on Amazon Prime at 11 a.m. as they battle the Orlando Magic in London, England. Check your local listings and Grizzlies.com for channel guide. Eric.
Hold up. Did you say 11 a.m.?
11 a.m.
Players are creatures. Players are creatures of habit. So are broadcasters. I don't know that I've ever called a game starting at 11 a.m. Now, maybe that makes me soft. Maybe I'm not tough enough for this racket that we've gotten into. But 11 a.m., morning radio, like talk shows, are simple. Like calling a game at 11 a.m., I mean, wow.
You're going to be out of practice.
I'm going to be.
You're going to bring some brunch?
Well, you're not going to be here. But I might bring a gallon of coffee or something, or at least an energy drink. My goodness, 11 a.m.? Well, it's night over there. Well, we got to deal with it. Grizzlies dealing with the Magic right now quite handily. 11-17 for the Grizz, Elliott, and they're holding the Magic to 5-15. The defense has been solid. Same five out on the floor for the Grizzlies. It's Caldwell Pope, Conchar, Williams, Gigi Jackson, and Aldama. Anthony Black feeds for Mo Wagner. Underneath for Banchero, into the right corner for Noah Penda. And Penda knocks down the three from the right corner. Penda, the rookie out of France, was a second-round pick of the Boston Celtics, and his rights were traded. Drafted 32nd overall, and that cuts the lead to 13. Vince Williams to the right wing. Cross-court feed for Caldwell Pope, and that's where you want to say, keep it simple, sir. That was a really difficult pass that went to the left corner, and Caldwell Pope could not get there.
Well, and you're trying to do that blindly. You're trying to, fool the defense. But, again, cross-court pass, you're going to have to just make the simple pass. He didn't have anything. Make sure you, again, take care of the basketball. That's something that they've done in this first quarter really, really well. And the Orlando Magic haven't gotten any real clean looks as – they got a good clean look this last play.
Well, this guy can get him clean looks. We know all about it. Tyus Jones makes his first appearance with the Magic against the Grizzlies. Drives, kicks to the right sideline for Tristan Da Silva. That three is no good. The rebound batted around. Comes out to Penda all the way out onto the left wing. He bounces to the baseline for Goga Batadze, who's in the game. And he hangs in the air, and the up and under reverse layup is good. Batadze, who began his career in Indiana, has really found a home in Orlando as the backup center, along with Jonathan Isaac on the roster. But that was a nice play, and the Magic out of the timeout with 5 straight cut the lead to 11. Here's Aldama to the left corner for Williams. He'll catch and fire the three, forced it. Offensive rebound to Conchar. Conchar, reverse layup, did a great job to go to the opposite side of the rim and use the rim to shield the defender.
Yeah, that's one thing Conchar does well. He rebounds the basketball well.
That is your smart decision of the game, brought to you by Robinhood. We'll tell you about that here as Penda gives it out for Batadze. Robinhood, whether you're just learning or already investing, explore more at Robinhood.com. Robinhood, proud partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. Penda lobs over the top for Bataze in the lane. Tries to back it in on Aldama, and he misses the layup. The rebound back tapped out of his hands, but it goes right to Penda. Boy, it looked like Bataze also traveled. Penda launches a left wing three. The Magic had retreated, thinking the rebound was going to the Grizzlies, and Penda had to shoot it. A drive and a drop into the left corner for G.G. Jackson. He knocks down another triple. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board, and the Grizzly bench is all smiles as the Grizzlies lead 35-16 after surrendering 5 straight. They've scored 5 straight. Tyus Jones, a catch-and-shoot left wing 3, no good. Rebounded by Contra. Ahead for Caldwell Pope. KCP to the left wing. Underneath, he finds Aldama. He goes up with a right-hand floater. Rattles around and falls over Tristan da Silva. Santi Aldama with 8. The Grizzlies with an 18-point lead, 37-19, with 1:12 remaining in the first. What a way to start in Berlin today for the Grizzlies, or tonight there. Da Silva drives, kicks right corner Penda to the top for Tyus Jones. One quick bounce to the left wing for Wagner. His 3 is short. Long rebound to KCP. Lead out ahead for Conchar, and he threw it away. Conchar tried to save it, and he threw it right to Da Silva. Da Silva ahead to Bataze. Bataze, ooh, he got away with a travel. He sidestepped Contavious Caldwell Pope after taking his 2 steps, and pretty sure that's a travel in every part of the world, but not here in Berlin, apparently. Caldwell Pope trying to drive to the bucket on Da Silva, loses the handle. He drives, kicks to the corner. It's deflected by Aldama, but picked up by Jones. Sloppy play in this last minute or so. 35 seconds remain in the quarter. Jones, a little running right-hand floater. We saw that for 3 years here in Memphis. That is his patented shot, and the Grizzly lead is 14. Aldama blows by a defender, jams with 2 hands as he pump faked on the left wing from 3. Da Silva flew by. Grizzlies not only get the bucket, they regain the 2-for-1. That was a terrific play by Santi Aldama.
Absolutely. They've done a good job of advancing the basketball, catching these guys slow on transition defense and finishing.
That is your Barron's Barbershop clean look of the game. We'll tell you about Barron's momentarily. Wagner trying to go on a lob overneath. It's deflected by the Grizzlies and a steal. Williams lobs for Conchar. He tries to catch and lay it up and in. It's blocked from behind by Penda. 1 second remaining at half court. Wagner launches, and that is no good. Grizzlies tried to get an extra 1 in transition. It was blocked from behind, but nonetheless, a phenomenal first 12 minutes for the Grizz, who lead 39-23. The Barron's Barbershop clean look of the game. Guys, maximize your look and stay sharp with a visit to Barron's Barbershop. Whether it's a new cut, precision fade, or clean shave, Barron's has you covered. Step up your grooming game with a trip to Barron's. 2 Memphis locations to serve you. Visit barronsmemphis.com to book your appointment today. Grizzlies on top by 16 after 1 quarter of play. 39-23 in Berlin on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Listen up, Grizz Nation. At any time, there are 88 million pieces of litter on our roadways, costing the Tennessee Department of Transportation over $35 million a year to clean it up. Let's do our part to put trash where it belongs. Visit NobodyTrashesTennessee.com for more information.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Welcome to the Grindhouse, a place powered by grit, soul, and the pride of the Grizzlies, where fans become true believers and opponents sing the blues. Ford trucks have a strong tradition, too, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongousaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
If you want to live free, yeah.
Grizz fans, defend your home court from pests with Terminix. Before cockroaches, spiders, and mice show up, Terminix it with our pest-free 365-plus year-round protection plan. Visit Terminix.com today and enter code SAVE50 at checkout to save $50. Terms apply. Go Grizzlies! Welcome back. The Memphis Grizzlies lead the Orlando Magic 39-23 after the first quarter. Grizzlies made 9 threes in that opening frame. That is the most threes they've made in the first quarter since March of 2022. New year, new goals, same unstoppable Grizz grit. Tip off your fitness journey and turn up for the home team with a special offer from Planet Fitness. Grab tickets to any January Grizzlies home game and score an exclusive offer from Planet Fitness. Start 2026 strong by cheering on the Grizzlies and meeting your fitness goals. Go to grizzlies.com/January for more. Eric.
Thank you very much, Jessica Benson. And that is... I forgot what I was going to say to you. Never mind.
That's okay. I'll be here when you remember.
No, I won't remember. I'm getting old.
She'll be here.
Oh, I was going to say 9 times. Like from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what I was thinking of when you said 9 threes. I said 9 times.
9 times.
9 absences for old Ferris. Then he deleted them off the computer. We're not deleting those threes, though. Grizzlies on top, 39-23, have the basketball to start the second. Spencer, Jaren Jackson, Gigi Jackson, Jock Landale, Cedric Coward. Jaren into the lane, a little running right-hand floater over Bataze is good. Grizzlies with 2 bigs now in double figures. Jackson has 10 and Aldama with 10. It's Tyus Jones, Franz Wagner, Goga Bataze, Desmond Bain, and Mo Wagner on the floor for Orlando. Bataze to Franz Wagner. Franz down the left side of the lane, runs into Coward, falls down, tried to feed it in the middle, and Landale gets a steal. 3-on-2 for the Grizzlies. Ahead, Coward for Gigi Jackson, and he tried to get to the rim too quickly. He took his eye off the ball, looking at the iron, and it goes through his hands for a turnover.
There's 2 turnovers in transition, the one to Santi, the lob play at the end of the quarter, and then that one.
4th miscue for the Grizzlies, 5 for the Magic so far. Right baseline, Wagner. That's Franz. A little running right-hand floater is good. He has his first basket of the game.
And to me, that was overall good defense by the Grizzlies. That's a tough shot.
Run him off the open 3 into a tough 2, and he made it. Good play by Wagner. Good defense by the Grizz. Jackson backing down on Bataze again. Turnaround left-hand floater. He came up short with it. The rebound tapped to the sideline, and it'll stay with the Grizz. Courtney Kirkland right there. Franz Wagner pleads his case. It will be to no avail. It'll stay with the Grizzlies with 14 on the shot clock, and Coward will inbound from across the floor from the Grizzlies bench. Top of the arc for Cam Spencer. He's the only starter who hasn't scored. He does have 3 assists. Spencer at the left elbow. Fires a 14-footer and hits. Take that away right away. Cam Spencer gets it to go, and he has his first 2 points of the game. Bain to the left wing for Mo Wagner. He'll launch a 3. That's good. You don't want to leave that young man out there. And the older of the brothers knocks down the triple. He's got his first 3, and it's a 15-point Grizzly lead, 43-28. Spencer picked up by the taller Franz Wagner, gives for Coward, gets it back. Cam to the right wing for Jaren Jackson. Open look at a right wing 3. Way off the mark. Bataze made him rush the shot as he closed out nicely. Rebounded by the Magic. Bain into the front court. Spins baseline on Spencer. Goes to the rim. Hangs. And the reverse layup with the left hand is good. Beautiful move by Desmond Bain, who now has 4 points.
Yeah, smart play by Jaren Jackson. Did try to contest that and foul.
Jackson driving in on Bataze, lays it up and in through the body of Bataze with a left-hand finger roll. A high pick and roll with Cam Spencer and Jaren Jackson Jr. leads to a bucket in the paint, and the Grizzlies back up 15. Jones to the right wing for Mo Wagner. Pump fakes a 3, hands to his brother Franz. He'll launch the triple. That's no good, and the rebound taken by Gigi Jackson. He and Landale were both right there, and they both wanted that ball. That's a good thing. They at least did not let it go after the miscommunication. Jaren Jackson Jr. blows by Mo Wagner, who claps his hand in frustration, and Jaren is going to work. You asked for Jaren Jackson Jr. to be aggressive early. He's 6 of 9 for 14 points. Here's Bain going back to work. Down the right side of the lane, lays it up and in with the right hand. Starting to heat up for the Magic. They're getting a better rhythm, but the Grizzlies playing from ahead. Here's Coward on the outlet. Up to the left wing for a 3. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. The Magic defense right now just non-existent. LA Grizzlies getting wide open looks, and Coward just made him pay again.
Absolutely. I think they've done fantastic in transition.
Boy, a fortuitous bounce here for the Magic. The pass was over the top, intended for Wagner. Hit the iron, went to Bataze, but his turnaround right-handed hook is no good. Coward to the right wing for Spencer. Spencer picked up by Franz Wagner. Screen on his left from Jackson. A high left-hand dribble. He'll bring it all the way to the left wing. Terminates the dribble there, needs help, gives it off for Coward. We're down to 9 on the shot clock. Coward for Landale at the foul line. Landale open from 16. The shot's going to be too strong. And not a lot of good fluid movement in that possession for the Grizzlies. They are denied despite the fact they lead 50-32. Magic with the ball. Bain on a backdoor cut. Shakes Gigi Jackson. Running right-hand finger roll, no good. Bataze's tip is no good. And it's rebounded by Jaren Jackson. His first rebound of the night. Jaron into the front court, and yes, I know it's day here. It's night in Germany, so forgive me. Right side on the wing, Jaren Jackson Jr. drives with the left hand, in at Batase, puts on the brakes, floating left hand runner is good, and Jaren Jackson Jr. has 18 in the first half. 16 in the first half, and the Grizzlies are up by 20. I thought they did not change the scoreboard yet. They had. Tyus Jones, a running right-hand finger roll, no good. But Taze, the offensive rebound. He is fouled on the putback. Jackson was there for the block, but Coward clearly got a piece of the arm.
Well, and to me, it's great recognition by Jaren Jackson. He knows he has it going, Eric. He knows he can't be stopped, so he's getting to his strong hand, which is his left hand, even though he's a right-handed player. And being aggressive. Like I said before, when your best player gets off to a good start, when your best player is aggressive, it puts so much pressure on the opposing defense that they're going to have to make an adjustment one way or the other. Still 7:50 left in this quarter. It'll be interesting to see if they do it now or they do it at halftime, but you'll get a different look at some point, and all the other guys have to do is just knock down shots.
So the first free throw is missed by Batase. Batase, who is a native of the Republic of Georgia, was originally the 18th overall draft pick of the 2019 draft. So he is in his 7th NBA campaign. 6'11", still 235 pounds. 73.5% from the line this year. 36 makes, 49 tries. He's now down to 72. After missing the first, he makes the second. So Batase on the board with the free throw after 2 field goals. He's got 5 points. Here's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope into the front court. Jalen Wells also into the game with Aldama, Conchar, and Williams. So wholesale substitutions for Tuomas Isalo. Aldama to the left wing, Williams. Williams coming towards the top, and they're going to call Aldama for an illegal screen. He's looking at the sideline going, challenge the call.
Yeah, you're up 19, just play it out. Yeah.
Don't waste the challenge there if it's not 100% sure or certain. It's a 19-point lead, 52-33.
One of the things I'll say is great substitution by Coach Isalo, getting Jaren out of the game with a little bit over 7 minutes to go. He has those 2 fouls, so really trying to preserve him.
Anthony Black back in the ball game with Desmond Bain. So it's Bain, Black, Carter, Banchero, and Franz Wagner, the starting 5 for Jamal Mosley. And Bain going to the right wing, tries to jump a pass back left, and airmails it over the VIP section next to the national television broadcast being called by the great Michael Grady and Candace Parker for Prime today.
Hall of Fame.
Both wonderful people, by the way. Straightaway 3 for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is no good. Black gets the rebound and kind of caught Jalen Wells with an off arm on the rebound. Black, super athletic, into the lane, kicks to the right wing, Banchero. Banchero, who had a strong start to the game, misses a left-hand finger roll, and the rebound for Conchar. Up ahead for Vince Williams. Williams, a hesitation move in on Bain, got caught in a bad spot. Banchero trailing the play, ends up with a double team and pokes it away. Magic back the other way. Wagner into the lane. Right wing feed Carter. Carter into the lane. Poked away from behind by Aldama. Goes out of bounds.
And the one thing that Vince is going to have to do, Eric, again, when you don't have an advantage, you coming down the court, you see everybody's in front of you. Slow down, get guys in the right position.
Timeout in the action as Santi Aldama pleads his case to Murat Kogut on that illegal screen. Grizzlies will head to the sideline. It'll be magic ball when we come back. Grizzlies on top, 52-33 on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And when you download the Kroger app, you can clip and save more with digital coupons every week. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you can enjoy more ways to save and more rewards every time you shop. So it's always easy to save big every day with savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
Do you have an EMT, advanced EMT, or paramedic license? The Memphis Fire Department wants you. Visit joinmemphisfire.com to apply or to speak to a recruiter today. We'll give you all the details on exciting career options with the Memphis Fire Department. Benefits include up to 8 weeks of vacation and only 10 weeks of Fire Academy training with current EMT or paramedic license. Apply today at joinmemphisfire.com.
Feeling crushed by burnout, addiction, anxiety, or depression? About struggles you can't put into words? Home lost its warmth? Family needing a boost? Ignite your hope with Complete Care Family Psychiatry, where we're bold, unique, and making a difference. Our tight-knit caring team delivers vibrant, holistic care crafted just for you and your loved ones. CCFP is your slam dunk for mental wellness. Spark your peace today. Book now at ccfp.clinic and see how we treat you differently.
You know a Grizzlies game doesn't start at tip-off. It starts in the parking lot. With Just Park, proud partner of the Memphis Grizzlies, you can reserve your parking at FedEx Forum before you even leave the house. No circling for a spot, no delays, no stress. So when it's time to head downtown, you can arrive with confidence and enjoy the game. Score your guaranteed parking pass today at FedExForum.com. That's FedExForum.com to secure your Grizzlies parking.
Grizzlies lead the Magic 52-33, 6:47 to play in the first half. The wait is over. B2K is back, and they are bringing the reunion tour to FedEx Forum on Saturday, February 21st. Get ready for a night of unforgettable music. Purchase your tickets today at Ticketmaster.com or at the FedEx Forum box office. Eric?
Grizzlies, apparently there's a challenge on this play. I'm not sure who challenged it. You can see our game night crew, our stats crew is there, and public address announcer there as well. But this is considered, I believe, a home game for the Magic, if I'm not mistaken. And then the one in London is a home game for the Grizzlies. So if you are tuning in along the radio network, we appreciate you. If you're looking for your local sports talk show on 92.9 FM ESPN, our flagship, you will not be hearing Jeffrey Wright and company today, because we will be here with you through the afternoon. Gabe Kuhn will come on after us. Or if you're on one of our many fine affiliates who decided to air our game, we appreciate it. And Dyer at 94.3 FM, WTJF, Jackson, Tennessee, 101.5 FM, WNWS, 1390 AM, WTJF, Lexington, one of our longest affiliates, 96.5 FM, WBFG, Missouri, and Cape Girardeau and Sykeston on 1400 AM, KSIM, St. Louis, 590 AM, KLIS, Clarksdale, Mississippi, 98.7 FM, WNEV, Jackson, Mississippi, 103.9 FM, WYAB, Forest City, Arkansas, 105.3 KAKJ, Jonesboro, 970 AM, KNEA, Little Rock, 106.7 FM, KBZU, West Helena, 104.9 FM, KCLT, and Birmingham, 680 AM, WJOX. Not sure what the challenge was, and I guess it was initiated by the Grizzlies, so the Grizzlies do not have a challenge remaining. The challenge was unsuccessful. They were challenging to see if the ball was off of Orlando. They lose their challenge. Magic get the ball. Black on the left baseline. The fadeaway 12-footer is no good. Rebounded by John Conchar. Conchar's been a beast on the boards. 6 rebounds so far. Conchar, left sideline feed for Jalen Wells. He gives back to the right wing, Aldama. Makes a move into the lane at Tristan Da Silva. Da Silva walls him off, and Aldama's bank shot is way too strong on the rebound grab by Anthony Black. Up ahead, Bain. Bain goes his round his back to the foul line, gives for Black. One more to the right wing, Carter. He'll launch the 3 and hit. Wendell Carter Jr. with the triple. Good extra pass there from Anthony Black to the big man who knocks down the 3. And the lead is cut to 16, 52-36. Caldwell Pope to the right side for Wells. Wells, a step back 3 over Bain is no good. Rebounded by Paolo Banchero, and here come the Magic back the other way. 5:50 remaining in the half. Left corner, Bain. Pump fake the 3. Back up top, Banchero. He'll make his move at Aldama to the foul line. Kicks right wing for Black. Black at the right elbow. Little step through move. Right hand finger roll is good. Timeout, Tuomas Isolo, as the Grizzlies will use a timeout right here. 52-38. They lead by 14, but the Magic with a little momentum, and the Grizzlies trying to squash that with a timeout call as we speak. 52-38. Grizz on top on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Life Care Ambulance is proud to be an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum. At Life Care, we wear our hearts with pride. Our passion is our people. We want you to love what you do and where you do it. Our employee-driven culture encourages a healthy work-life balance and supportive work environment. We invest in your success and well-being so that you can provide the best care for the patients that we serve. Join our incredible team of EMTs and paramedics in Memphis, Nashville, and across the nation today. Learn more at lifecareamb.com.
Cheer on the Grizzlies with a slice of pizza in hand. Head to section 109 and grab a slice from Rockin' Dough to satisfy that game day craving. Handmade and loaded with the freshest ingredients. This pizza is a slam dunk every time. Add on a locally crafted beer, and you've got a combo that hits the spot. Then catch us off the court at our Germantown, Cordova, and Orleans Station locations.
In 72 months, you'll eat 2,000 lunches and face down 313 Mondays. But you know what you won't do? Pay interest on your new HVAC system from Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. That's 6 years of cool summers, cozy winters, and zero interest. Yep, Mitch Wright actually makes comfort affordable. So while you're binge-watching 1,000 shows, Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air keeps your home just right. Visit MitchWrightAir.com today and lock in 72 months of interest-free tomorrows. Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. You call, we're there.
Progressive knows there's so many great things about being a sports fan. Like scoring the company box seats. How great is that? Trick plays that actually work. Prevent defense when your team is winning by a lot. And even more preventative prevent defense as they're hanging on by a thread. And of course, saving money when you bundle your home and auto with Progressive. That's pretty great. Just like trick plays that actually work.
Yeah, but how often does that happen?
Complaining about sports, not so great. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Grizzlies lead the Magic 52-38, 5:39 to play in the first half. Grizz Nation, celebrate the outstanding women who have impacted your community with the Game Changer Award presented by Nike. Honorees will receive 4 tickets to a Grizzlies game where their impact will be recognized on court. Submit your nominations at grizzlies.com/gamechanger by Saturday, January 31st. Eric?
Thank you, Jessica. Got to give you today's Life Care Ambulance Injury Report. Life Care Ambulance, the official partner of your Memphis Grizzlies. For the Grizzlies, out today, Brandon Clark, Zach Edey, Ty Jerome, John Morant, Scottie Pippen Jr. For the Magic there, without Colin Castleton and Jalen Suggs. Also, Jet Howard has an illness. That is the son of Jawan Howard. And it says he is not playing injury illness on the court side. We come back from the timeout. Big shout to my guy Todd Graffinini, who is the radio voice of the New Orleans Pelicans. We'll be seeing the Pelicans here momentarily. They'll be coming our way. They knocked off Brooklyn last night, 116-113. As the Grizzlies will bring the ball up the floor, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope crosses the timeline and comes to the left wing. He feeds to the right side on the wing for Jaren Jackson. He's got 16 in the first half. Working downhill at Wendell Carter. Euro steps, right-hand floater, missed it badly. Carter with good physical defense and grabs the rebound on the miss. Up ahead, Banchero. He goes one-on-one with Aldama and blows by him like he's standing still. Great move by Banchero, who is one of the true young stars in the league. 8 straight for the Magic, and they've cut the lead to 12. Here comes De Silva, back the other way, driving, running, right-hand finger roll as the Grizzlies lost the ball on the other end. It was a turnover for Jaren Jackson Jr. trying to kick it in the corner, a steal for Banchero. De Silva is fouled, and before he takes his free throws, let's go ahead and take a 10-second pause for station identification as you listen to the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
This is WMFS-FM and HD1 Bar. WMFS, Memphis' sports station. Number 1 in the 901. 92.9 FM, ESPN, and Odyssey Sports Station.
Banchero actually poked it out of Jackson's hand. I thought Jackson had released the pass, but then the loose ball came to De Silva, who took off and ran with it. Banchero got credit for the steal, and right now, Magic threatening to make this a 10-0 run as De Silva knocks down the first, and the second on the way is good. We have our little score app, Elliot, that has the box score, and all it says for Tristan De Silva is T-Da.
T-Da, yeah.
Because I don't know why they can't do two-syllable names. T-Da. Well, he has his first 2 points of the game. Left wing, Vince Williams bounces to the left baseline. Jaren Jackson back out for Williams. Pump fakes the 3. Carter left his feet. Williams into the lane. De Silva left his feet. Williams goes into the body, but De Silva stayed straight up. The ball goes out of Vince's hands and off his body and out of bounds. Grizzlies are sloppy with the basketball right now. That's 8 turnovers now.
Well, and to me, here's where you get your other players back in the basketball game. You up 20 points now. you're up 10 points. So get your guys back in the basketball game and see if you can regain the momentum. 4 minutes and 42 seconds left in this quarter.
You got to do something because right now the momentum has shifted to the Magic side.
But I also think, again, simplifying your plays. I mean, you either taking bad shots or you turn the basketball over. So you have to make sure you get shots. They did a good job of that in that first quarter, Eric, of making sure that they got shots. You can't turn the ball over and allow these guys to get out of transition.
See if it meets the criteria for away from the play. See if the ball was released prior to the illegal contact.
So on the inbounds pass, Vince Williams is called for a foul. And boy, Williams, I'm looking at the replay of where Williams lost the ball and he gets frustrated. De Silva went straight up and Vince went right into his body and just lost the basketball. Yeah. So now they're going to check to see if Williams committed his foul before the ball was inbounding, because if it's before the ball is inbounded, it's a free throw on the ball. It's the old hack-a-shack rule.
Yeah. And you can't make small errors like that if that's the case. I love to see him get Calvin back in the basketball game. I love to see him get Cam Spencer back in the game. Again, 4 minutes and 42 seconds, a lot of time left in this quarter. With this team on the run that they're on, the momentum is on the Orlando Magic side, so you want to try to regain that.
Happened prior to the ball being released during the throw-in.
There's Courtney Kirkland.
Upgraded to an away from the play foul. Any player on the court will shoot one free throw.
So now that's going to potentially take the lead to single digits. Well, here's the simple fact, and I'm not trying to pick on anybody, but this group of 5 right now on the floor, if you don't make changes, it's not working. It's not working. And Anthony Black was grabbing the jersey of Vince Williams. Williams was whistled for the foul. But it's going to be a free throw, and it's going to be Anthony Black, who on the season is shooting 72.3%. Wow. Jamal Mosley has Desmond Bane out there, and he let Black shoot the free throw. That's a coach that believes in his guys.
But
I like that. I would have shot it with Bane, though, but that's just me.
But I also see that as an unnecessary foul.
100%.
Grabbing the jersey, it's just so unnecessary that, again, those are the small things that can help you win and lose basketball games, particularly when they have the momentum after you just turned it over.
Black on the left wing. Grizzlies are 0 for 3 during this 11-0 run and 3 turnovers as well. Black at the top of the arc. Hesitation move into the paint. Running right hand finger roll is going to go, and Banchero grabbed the rebound before the ball was in the hoop. Banchero pleading his case. Anthony Black would have had another bucket. He's got 6. That would have been 8. This ball is not in. Ooh, it's not cleared the cylinder. It hadn't cleared the cylinder. It hadn't gotten into the net. If it was already down through the net, he could have grabbed it, but it was still in the middle of it. Big call by the referees right there as Aldama gets a straightaway 3 look and knocks it down. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Santi Aldama. In Spain, they would say he's in fuego.
Yeah, and you can see the defenses have to play different when Cam is in the basketball game and Calvin as well.
Bane slips a screen, a feed over the top, and he misses the layup. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson throws an outlet pass up ahead, and it's intercepted by the Magic. Bane drives, launches for De Silva, and he jams with 2 hands. There was no reason for Jaren to give up that basketball. Now Wells, ahead of the pack, takes his time going to the rim, goes for a 2-handed jam. Bane blocks it. He wants a review. Foul is called. But again, Jalen Wells has to stop slowing down at the rim. We've seen this many, many times recently where he has had breakaway layups and he just slows down to go off 2 feet for a dunk. And I think Bane's going to win this challenge. He blocked that cleanly, unless they say there was contact with the body. But Orlando is going to take a timeout to challenge the call. We'll take a quick timeout as well. Magic and Grizzlies. Grizzlies on top by 10, 55-45 on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
Ready to glow from the inside out? At Glow Medical Aesthetics and Lifestyle Medicine, we have all the tools to get your glow up started. From advanced medical aesthetic treatments, including injectables, medical-grade skincare, laser technology, body treatments, and sculpting, to functional medicine, including BHRT, peptide therapy, and GLPs for weight loss, we've got you covered. This isn't just about beauty, it's about radiance and health that start from within. Whether it's a subtle refresh or a total glow up, we customize each treatment plan based on individual patient needs. Call 901-552-3461 to start rocking your glow.
Enjoy more ways to save at Kroger, like low prices in every aisle. And when you download the Kroger app, you can clip and save more with digital coupons every week. Plus, you can earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. At Kroger, you can enjoy more ways to save and more rewards every time you shop. So it's always easy to save big every day with savings and rewards. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Savings may vary by state. Fuel restrictions apply. See site for details.
10-point game in Berlin. Grizzlies lead the Magic 55-45 with 3:43 to play in the first half. Friday night's just got a whole lot better. Buckets and Brews, the ultimate way to tip off your weekend. Every Friday this season, grab a terrace-level ticket to a Grizz game and 2 12-ounce Miller Lights for just $55 the next night for great seats. Cold Brews and Grizzlies basketball is Friday, January 23rd against the New Orleans Pelicans. Go to Grizzlies.com/Friday to lock in your tickets today. Must be 21 and up to purchase. Eric?
Well, the referees continue to talk it over. It looks like a clean block to me. Now, the question is, does the body contact hinder anything? And Bain, that is a tremendous defensive play.
The ruling on the floor has been overturned. The defensive player legally deflected the ball, and there is no foul on the play. Due to imminent possession, Orlando will still inbound the ball. It is a successful challenge. Orlando will retain their timeout, and they will have another challenge.
Well, I don't know why he says still inbound the ball, and Orlando will inbound the ball. They weren't going to inbound the ball. You were going to give the Grizzlies 2 free throws, but it's the right call that they overturned it. Desmond Bain with an amazing track down block. But again, Elliot, we've seen Jalen Wells do this a couple of times. Not trying to pick on the young man, but like, you've got to finish a play. You cannot assume someone is not coming. We saw it twice in one game recently here on the homestand, I think against Oklahoma City.
Yeah. Just put the ball on the glass. I mean, those are plays that, again, you see the pass from Jaren Jackson. That was a steal. And then the play from Wells is a slow layup, Eric. Just have to put the ball on the glass and get it in the hole.
You got to get Cam Spencer back in the game, and he finally is now. Left elbow, it's Anthony Black underneath. Carter gets free. Reverse drop into the bucket. He went up for what would be an over-the-head two-hand reverse slam, and he just dropped it in the bucket. Magic within 8, 55-47 on a 15-3 run over the last 4 minutes. Now Jalen Wells loses the handle, picked up by De Silva, up ahead for Banchero, and it gets deflected by the Grizzlies and out of bounds. The Grizzlies are saying that it's off of. It's not going to be overturned, though, because the challenge is now gone. So that's not going to happen, because Wells thought it was as well, but all referees agreed it was with Orlando, and we do not have a look of a replay. So either way, it stays with Orlando. 3:15 remaining. Inbounds for Banchero. Nobody closes out. He knocks down a left wing three, and it's a 5-point lead, 55-50. Here's Coward into the front court. Working on Carter. Lobs for Jaren Jackson. He'll go to work on Tristan De Silva. Carter threatening the double team. Jackson kicks it out. Coward, an open look. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board from the right wing. Great spacing by the Grizzlies in that possession. And the Grizzlies knock down the 3, and that is the most 3-point field goals made in a half this season with 13. Jaren waited patiently and found the opening. Bain drives, kicks left corner to Silva. His 3, no good. Rebound tapped by Bain. It's no good. Rebound lost by Jackson to Bain. He puts it up. Missed it. Carter flushes it home. Magic are just outworking the Grizzlies right now during this stretch, and they've cut the lead to 6. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the left wing, working it. Wendell Carter into the lane, got off stride, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul. And Carter did not like the call from Courtney Kirkland. Jaren Jackson Jr., who had 16 early in the second quarter, going to get his first free throws of the night. He still has 16. He has not scored since coming back into the ball game. And the Grizzlies struggling through this stretch midway second quarter to the end. Jaren Jackson Jr. knocks down the first.
Well, and here's why I talk about really simplifying your plays, really trying to dictate what you want the defense to do. You put the ball in the hole, you put the ball in the paint to Jaren Jackson. The previous play, Eric, he was really patient. Couple of dribbles, forced the guy to double team him, and then Cedric Howard got a wide open 3-point look. Just simplify your play. Put the ball in your best player's hands. If they don't double team, he's going to make something happen. He's on the heater right now. And if they do double team, it's going to give your perimeter guys wide open rhythm looks. And so see if they can capitalize on that in these last 2 minutes.
Jackson 76.3% on the season makes them both. 60-52, Grizzlies by 8. Banchero on the left wing. And Banchero with 12 in the half. Lobs for Wagner, or bounces for Wagner. Wagner backing down on Aldama, shoulders in, and it's going to be an offensive foul. He used the left arm as he shouldered in to create space, and he gave it too much, and Courtney Kirkland says, no, sir, that is a turnover for the Magic, their 8th of the half. And just a few moments ago, it felt like the Grizzlies were winning that turnover battle. They were. Now the Grizzlies have 10 and the Magic with 8. And off those 10 giveaways for the Grizz, 16 Magic points. All right. Too many miscues. Left wing, Landale gives behind on the left side for Spencer. Spencer comes to the middle of the floor, dribbles to the left side of the floor, inside the three-point line, gives it out to Aldama on the left wing. Pump fakes a three, drives in at Anthony Black, running right-hand floater, no good. Aldama then tried to tap the rebound to Landale, tapped it right to Wendell Carter. He'll bounce up ahead for Black. Black to the top for Banchero, drives, kicks in the corner for De Silva. He gives it out Wagner. Wagner attacks, goes at Jackson. Jackson stayed straight up, made him change the shot. Rebound to Landale. Up ahead Spencer. Cam got caught in the air looking for an alley-oop and tries to shoot it now because the defender got back and it's too strong. De Silva back the other way, challenges Landale, and it's blocked.
And that's what you want to see.
Spencer says it's on him, but again, the Grizzlies going into a fast break and looking for a highlight reel play, and it was a great defensive play by Anthony Black, but Spencer could have just kept going to the rim. Yep. He was looking to pass. That's a guard's job, but man, they gave you the lane, and I just don't think Cam realized they were going to give it to him. Now Wagner is going to get fouled before he gets into the act of shooting. On the left wing, the ball will go to the side. Wagner wanted to know why it's not free throws. And with 1:24 remaining in the half, it is 60-52. Grizzlies on top. But this last stretch of 4 minutes or 5 minutes for the Magic has put them right back in this game. Grizzlies are led by as many as 20. A wide open right wing three for Wendell Carter is no good. Rebounded by Jaren Jackson. Gives up ahead for Cedric Coward. Coward on the left wing around a Landale screen to the baseline. Cut off by Banchero, who pulled the chair. The ball is loose, and it goes out of bounds off of Wagner, but nearly another turnover.
Yeah, I just don't understand why it has to be so complicated. Put the ball in, again, just simplify just for this last minute.
It's a lot of one-on-one, too. It's like a lot of two-man action, not a lot of off-ball movement, and that was it in the beginning of the game. Spencer pump fakes, gets Banchero in the air, will draw the contact, and we'll get free throws here. I believe they're going to be 2, not 3. Spencer pump faked on the left wing. As Cam with a nice head fake there will go to the line on the season. 92%, 70 makes, 76 tries. Anthony Black, I thought it was Banchero. I couldn't tell. They both have their hair styled similarly with the braids and the white headband. And it was actually a foul on Black, so my apologies. Banchero did not get that foul. He's got 0 fouls. Black picks up his first personal. Spencer makes them both. He's got 4 points on the night, along with 6 first half assists. 62-52. Grizzlies by 10 with 55 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Banchero steps in, steps back. Jackson gave him space, and the three is missed. Rebounded by Coward. Ahead for Spencer. Spencer on the push to the right wing, Jackson. He'll make his move in on Banchero into the paint as he floats it up and in around Wendell Carter. No foul called. He was looking for contact. They said Carter stayed straight up. Jaren Jackson Jr. has 20. Wagner back the other way. Got away with a travel. They kicked right corner for Banchero. Open three is good. Banchero wasn't going to miss that one. He was wide open in the right corner. He's got 15, and the lead is 9 for the Grizzlies, 64-55. 25 seconds remaining in the half. So the Magic get a 2 for 1 and get a 3 on the first part of it. Grizzlies will get the ball to start the second half. Jackson from the left wing, tripped up to the window. He floats it up and in, falling down. He'll get one more. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 22 and a gorgeous move down the left side.
Well, and that pick and roll has been so successful, Eric, in this first half that they're trying to get back. You have a guy trying to get back to Jaren Jackson on the move, Wendell Carter, and Jaren is just too skilled for that.
That is your Malco action-packed play of the game. Whether it's comedy, action, drama, or a family movie with the kids, experience the movies at Malco. All the top films, all the time. Check out Malco.com for tickets and times at a theater near you. Multiple substitutions come into the game for both teams. Jalen Wells checks in for the Grizzlies. And I thought somebody else was coming in, but they're not. And for the Magic, Desmond Bain, Paolo Banchero, Franz Wagner, Wendell Carter Jr., and Anthony Black. Jackson's free throw is good, and the Grizzlies back up to a 12-point lead with 16 and a half seconds remaining. Franz Wagner will jog it across the timeline, hands it off for Anthony Black. Black back to Wagner. Wagner straight away. Wagner with a right-hand dribble. 6 seconds to go in the half. Wagner jumps a pass across the floor. Banchero is wide open again for the corner three, and it's good. 1.8 seconds remaining. Inbounds to Aldama. Three-quarter court heave. Comes up about a foot short. It was right on line. Solid first 24 minutes for the Grizzlies, but the final 6 minutes of the second quarter, the Magic cut a big lead down to 9, 67-58, 18 for Paolo Banchero, 23 for the Grizzlies' Jaren Jackson Jr., and halftime is here. The two teams head to the locker rooms in Berlin. We'll head to Jessica Benson. She's sitting right next to us. She will have tonight's Grizzlies halftime show. Scores from around the NBA or what will happen later in the NBA, and first half highlights on the way. Grizzlies on top, 67-58 on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
That's the end of the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime show coming up next on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Robinhood, the official jersey patch partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. Your money, your move.
Welcome to the Grindhouse, a place powered by grit, soul, and the pride of the Grizzlies, where fans become true believers and opponents sing the blues. Ford trucks have a strong tradition, too, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
It's flu and COVID season. Boost your immune system at the Shot Nurse with the Tri-Immune Booster, packed with vitamin C and zinc. Give your body a head start at fighting off illness. Protect yourself and loved ones. With 2 locations to serve you, it's fast, convenient, and the flu shot is free with most insurances. I get my vaccines from the Shot Nurse.
Solutions you need with a personal touch. The Shot Nurse.
It's time for the halftime show. We break down the first half of tonight's action with highlights and stats. Plus, we'll update all of the scores and news from around the NBA.
Welcome into the Memphis Grizzlies halftime show. At the break in Berlin, the Grizzlies lead the Magic 67-58. A 9-point Grizzlies lead. Grizzlies led by as many as 20 points in that first half, thanks to a blistering first quarter from the three-point line. They made 9 threes in the first quarter, 12 in the first half. That's the most threes the Grizzlies have made in a half this season. After that first quarter where they outscored the Orlando Magic 39-23, Magic came back, outscored the Grizzlies 35-28 in the second, and it is a 9-point lead at the break in Berlin. Jaren Jackson Jr., 23 points on 9 of 13 shooting, 2 of 3 to lead all scorers in the first half of action. 1 of 3 Grizzlies players in double figures. Santi Aldama with 13 points in 15 minutes off the bench. Cedric Coward, 11 points on 4 of 6 shooting. He is 3 of 5 from the three-point line today. Grizzlies shot 56% from the field, 25 of 44, 12 of 20 from 3, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Magic shot 42% from the field, 22 of 52, 8 of 20 from 3, 6 of 7 from the free throw line. They were led by Paolo Banchero, who had 18 points on 7 of 10 shooting. He's knocked down 4 triples. Desmond Bane in his first game against his former team, 6 points on 3 of 8 shooting, 0-1 from the three-point line, also has 2 rebounds and 3 assists. Turnover bug hitting the Grizzlies again. They had 10 turnovers in that first half. Magic capitalizing off of them with 16 points off of those turnovers. Magic turned it over 8 times, but the Grizzlies with just 9 points off of those turnovers. Grizzlies getting beat on the boards 24-22, and the Magic with 11 offensive rebounds for 7 second chance points. Grizzlies with just 4 offensive rebounds, but they have 10 second chance points. And it's a 9-point Grizzlies lead at the breakup, 67-58. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have highlights from the first half at Uber Arena in Berlin. We'll also take a look at what the rest of the NBA scoreboard looks like the rest of the day. And the second half action still ahead here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Keep your home comfy year-round with Landmark Heating and Air's membership program. For one low price, you get 2 annual tune-ups to keep your system running smoothly, priority service when you need it most, and exclusive discounts on repairs and more. Say goodbye to unexpected breakdowns and hello to peace of mind. Call Landmark Heating and Air today at 365-4260 or visit landmarkheatingandair.com to join. Your comfort's our priority. Landmark Heating and Air, the comfort company trusted for 55 years.
This holiday season is short. Make every moment magical with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin. Here, you'll take all your festive looks to the next level and find gifts to wow every one of your family and friends. Discover our unmatched quality, brilliant natural diamonds, and spectacular service when you shop in store or online at sissyslogcabin.com. Make this the most wonderful time of the year with a trip to Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Ants in the kitchen, termites under the floor, mosquitoes in the backyard. It's a full court infestation. Don't let them score. Call Cook's Pest Control. Nobody beats Cook's when it comes to superior protection against unwanted pests. Cook's knowledgeable and courteous technicians are expertly trained to get the job done right, guaranteed. With Cook's on your team, your home's defense is unstoppable.
Looky, 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 here comes Cookie, Cook's Pest Control.
Let me tell you about this new Pretzel Cheddar Club. Hey, I'm Carlos.
And I'm Ebony. And a little thing we love about the Chick-fil-A Pretzel Cheddar Club
is the tangy Dijon with the pretzel bun. It takes it to a whole nother level.
It goes perfectly with the chicken and the cheddar cheese and the bacon.
Man, you know how much you love bacon. And I love the different varieties. Grilled, spicy, original. It gets you nice and excited for fall.
Order the Pretzel Cheddar Club with Cherry Berry and Sprite for a limited time on the Chick-fil-A app. Real guests paid for their testimonials.
Welcome back into the Memphis Grizzlies halftime show. Grizzlies lead the Magic 67-58 at the break in Berlin. Let's take a listen to some of this afternoon's first half highlights. A 3-point shooting barrage for the Memphis Grizzlies in that first quarter. Jaren Jackson Jr. gets them going from 3, put them up 9-7 early.
Rebounded by Cam Spencer on the weak side, though. He kicks it out for Jaren Jackson. Left wing triple try. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Grizzlies lead early 9-7.
Yeah, talk about getting on the offensive glass. Good job by Cam Spencer getting the ball back out to Jaren Jackson. Wide open 3-point look, Eric. That's going to be a key to the basketball game, offensive rebounds.
Grizzlies 9 of 14 from the 3-point line in the first quarter. This triple from Gigi Jackson put them up 30-14.
Williams attacks to the basket, drops to the right corner for Gigi Jackson, launches the 3, ring it up, put 3 on the board for Gigi Jackson. The Grizzlies are absolutely unconscious from the outside right now. 8 of 12 for the Grizzlies from 3.
Grizzlies would lead 39-23 after that first quarter. Shot 65% from the field, 15-23, the 9 of 14 from the 3-point line. Santi Aldama led all scorers with 10 points. Jaren Jackson Jr. had 8. Santi Aldama knocks down a 3 in the second to put the Grizzlies up 55-43.
Aldama gets a straightaway 3 look and knocks it down. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Santi Aldama. In Spain, they would say he's in fuego.
Yeah, and man, you can see the defenses have to play different when Cam is in the basketball game and Coward as well.
Jaren Jackson Jr., 23 points to lead all scorers in that first half. This and one finish put the Grizzlies up 67-55.
Jackson from the left wing, tripped up to the window. He floats it up and in, falling down. He'll get one more. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 22 and a gorgeous move down the left side.
Paolo Banchero would hit one of his 4 threes to close the scoring for the Magic in that first half. So it's a 9-point game at the break. Grizzlies lead 67-58. We'll take a break, come back, look at tonight's NBA scoreboard, and then the second half action still ahead here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
You need a champion in your corner, especially when it comes to your financial goals. At Leaders Credit Union, we believe everyone deserves a champion, a trusted partner to help you move forward. From great rates on everyday banking to personalized solutions that fit your lifestyle, Leaders is absolutely happy to help. Visit leaderscu.com to join today and discover your financial champion for life. Federally insured by NCUA.
Brought to you by Leaders Credit Union, your financial champion for life.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Rain on game day doesn't faze Dave. He's already got his poncho. Just needs to do something about those wipers. So Dave heads to AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone,
where a friendly AutoZoner helps him get premium quiet wipers and some hand warmers.
You're all set.
Now, if only his team can handle the elements as well as his new wipers. Get wipers, glass cleaner, and more with no hassles, just help at AutoZone.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Grizzlies lead the Magic 67-58 at halftime in Berlin. The Global Grizz, led by Jaren Jackson Jr., who had 23 points to lead all scorers in that first half of action. Grizzlies and Magic playing in the afternoon here in the United States of America. It's evening. It's nighttime over there in Berlin, but obviously playing way before any of the other Thursday night games in the NBA. They'll get started at 6 o'clock later tonight when the Suns and the Pistons tip off as the first of the evening games. 9 games in action overall tonight. You do get a battle between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Houston Rockets. Thunder 34-7, still in first in the West with a 6-game lead over the Denver Nuggets, who are in second. The Rockets right now in 6th in the Western Conference. Just 3 games separating 2 through 6 in the West, 3.5 games separating 2 through 7, with the Suns right there behind the Rockets as well. Other games later this evening, Bucks and the Spurs will face off, as will Celtics Heat in an Eastern Conference battle. You also have Jazz Mavs, Knicks Warriors, Hawks, Trailblazers, and Hornets Lakers. But in Berlin, the Memphis Grizzlies will try to hold on to a 9-point lead. They led by as many as 20 points in that first half, made 12 threes, and they're up 67-58 over the Magic at the break. We'll have the second half action when we return here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
That's tonight's halftime show. Stay tuned for the second half of tonight's game, just moments away, right here on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
In 72 months, you'll eat 2,000 lunches and face down 313 Mondays. But you know what you won't do? Pay interest on your new HVAC system from Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. That's 6 years of cool summers, cozy winters, and 0 interest. Yep, Mitch Wright actually makes comfort affordable. So while you're binge-watching 1,000 shows, Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air keeps your home just right. Visit MitchWrightAir.com today and lock in 72 months of interest-free tomorrows. Mitch Wright Plumbing, Heating, and Air. You call, we're there.
At Planet Fitness, no 2 members are alike, but they all have one thing in common. They're all strong. Feel your strongest with the Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any of our nationwide locations. Bring your friend anytime you want and recover from it all in the Black Card Spa with their hydro massage and other innovative amenities. We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness. Find your nearest club and join today. See Home Club for details.
The Drive into Fall event means it's time to save big at Gossett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat on the Pike. 2026 Jeep Compass Latitude $52.24 off MSRP, or 2025 Dodge Hornet GT $78.33 off MSRP, or both just $281.86 a month. 2025 Grand Cherokee 4-wheel drive $86.90 off MSRP, now $35,230. And 2025 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cab 5.7 box rear-wheel drive $11,631 off MSRP, or $467.42 a month, plus 0% for 72 months available. So drive past the rest and come to the best. Gossett Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat online. GossettMotorCars.net.
If you want it, we got it at Gossett Motorcars.
100 SN 711,999 MSRP 50,710. Cherokee S8 715236 MSRP 43,920. Latitude TT 159,340 MSRP 32,815. Includes all rebates and incentives. PF 895. Excludes tax title and license. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through 10/30/2025 with approved credit. Dealer stock only.
Welcome back. Memphis Grizzlies lead the Orlando Magic 67-58 at the break at Uber Arena in Berlin. Here for the second half call are Eric Hasseltine and Elliot Perry.
Well, thank you very much, Jessica Benson. The Grizzlies with a really good shooting first half, 25 of 44 overall. They had 26 points in the paint. They made 12 threes, a season high for the first half, and took 20, so 60% there. 5 of 5 from the line. Not a lot of foul shots for either team. They lose the rebounding battle because they give up 11 offensive rebounds, Elliott, and they also turned it over 10 times. It is why the Magic have taken 8 more shots than the Grizzlies. They've got to clean both of those numbers up.
Well, and we talked a little bit about this at the beginning of the broadcast, is if they just simply clean up their turnovers. A lot of the turnovers were unforced turnovers. So passing the basketball up the floor, trying to do too much, getting in traffic. So, again, clean those things up, simplify the game. They're shooting the ball well. Everything is going well for them offensively other than turning the basketball over. So continue to rebound the basketball and then feature Jaren Jackson Jr. He has it going right now, and all your other guys are just great supplement players that were great supplement players in the first half.
Santi Aldama with 13 off the bench scoring favoring the Grizzlies 24-17. It was more balanced for the Magic. Gigi Jackson had 6, John Conchar with 5. They were a combined 3 for 3 from 3, with Aldama 6 for 6 from those 3 players from the bench, 4-3. We are underway in the third quarter, right to left on the radio dial, as the Grizzlies have the possession. Cam Spencer drives, kicks right wing Jaren Jackson. He'll tee up a 3 to open things up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Desmond Bane. Bane, Banchero, Black, Wagner, and Carter for the Magic. It is Wells, Spencer, Coward, Landale, and Jackson for the Grizzlies. Jaren, that is. 67-58. Grizzlies on top. Wagner on the right wing. Step back right wing 3 on the way is good. Franz Wagner with his first triple of the ball game. And the Grizz lead is cut to 6. It was as high as 20. Jaren Jackson Jr. on the right side of the floor, high right post, backing down the left-hand dribble, spins to his right hand, spun towards the baseline and floats it up and in. Jaren Jackson Jr. with 25.
I love that. Just great patience by Jaren, surveying the defense, then took what the defense gave.
Anthony Black around a screen, gets a wide open left corner 3 and hits. 5-point lead, 69-64. So back-to-back threes for the Magic. A quick 6-2 burst to open the third quarter has them within 5. Jaren Jackson Jr. to the top for Cedric Coward, working on Wagner. Wagner with good defense. Coward with 8 on the shot clock. Back to Jaren Jackson. He'll drive it. Carter got bumped. No call. Misses the floater. Rebounded by Carter and ahead for Bane. Bane on the push. Stops top of the arc. Right wing feed Black. Onto the right block. Banchero makes his move on Wells. Gets right to the rim. Lays it up and in.
They're too big.
69-66. Magic have come all the way back. Spencer, deep right wing, gives left side on the wing for Coward, hands it off for Jalen Wells. Wells to the left baseline, drives through the paint, try to reverse layup attempt, and it is off the mark. He taps it out to Landale, though. He gives right sideline for Jaren Jackson on the right baseline, the running floater with the right hand. No good. He got bumped again by Carter. Carter playing physical, and Jaren's not getting a whistle. Bane back the other way, into the lane at Jaren Jackson, spins it up and in as he takes contact and has cut the game to 1. Desmond Bane playing through the contact, getting the finger roll to go. It's a 1-point game. Grizzlies 69, Magic 68. Timeout Grizz on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Robinhood, the official jersey patch partner of the Memphis Grizzlies. Your money, your move.
Yo, Grizz Nation, you know who keeps the Mid-South flowing? It's American Marsh Pumps, a Velo brand right here in Collierville, Tennessee. As a provider of products, systems, and solutions, Velo and American Marsh keep homes, businesses, and communities running strong. They're not just powering water, they're powering the future. Velo continues pioneering for you. To learn more, visit American-Marsh.com. That's American-Marsh.com.
Orthopedic injuries can be unpredictable, unforeseen, and unscheduled, and Ortho South understands this better than anyone. Since your injuries don't make appointments, you don't need to either. That's because Ortho South welcomes walk-ins during the weekdays, in the evening, and even on Saturdays. So next time an unforeseen injury makes an unscheduled appearance in your life, visit orthosouth.org to find your nearest urgent care location. Just walk in, and Ortho South will take care of everything, especially you. Learn more at orthosouth.org. That's OrthoSouth at orthosouth.org.
Welcome to the Grindhouse, a place powered by grit, soul, and the pride of the Grizzlies, where fans become true believers and opponents sing the blues. Ford trucks have a strong tradition too, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.
Grizzlies lead is down to 1. They lead the Magic 69-68 with 9:52 to play in the third quarter. The only thing better than Saturday Night Hoops is when it comes with an exclusive Grizz hoodie. Just $60 gets you a Grizzlies ticket and a limited edition hoodie not sold anywhere else. Don't miss your next chance to collect the second of 4 designs on Saturday, January 31st, when the Grizzlies take on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Wednesday, January 21st is your last chance to guarantee your hoodie size, so act now and buy your tickets today at grizzlies.com/Saturday. Eric.
Have you got the sneak preview of this hoodie?
I have.
Is it good?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Always get the sneak.
We're sitting here in the team store. They really trust us. We could go load up.
could go shopping.
We could go shopping for a wardrobe here. Turns out I like my job and they have cameras. But there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm a big socks guy. Like I love good socks, and they've got some great socks in here. I did not need to work in here today because now I'm going to spend money.
You're going to go buy some?
No, I'm not. I can't. I just can't do it. Grizzlies right now trying to get back on track after leading by as many as 20. It's a 10-2 run for the Magic to start the third quarter. And the Grizzlies will walk the ball up the floor as Coward crosses the timeline. Franz Wagner's given Cedric Coward some problems today on the ball as Coward gives for Spencer and gets it back on the left block against Wagner. Coward holding it on his right foot. Kicks up top for Landale. Straightaway three. No good. Rebound grab by Anthony Black. Magic can take the lead or regain the lead. They led by as many as 5 early, 7-2, and that was the last time they led. The Grizzlies from that point on went on a big run to take control of the game. Now the Magic right back in it after trailing by as many as 20. Top of the arc for the Grizzlies, it's Cedric Coward. Right sideline for Jaren Jackson, underneath for Landale, and he's fouled by Desmond Bain. The Magic had missed a Paolo Banchero 3 back the other way when I was explaining that they had led. And the rebound grab by the Grizzlies. Dirk Nowitzki joining the Prime Television broadcast. Michael Grady and Candace Parker on the call. I will say this. As much as, Dirk was a Grizz killer, his last game he played here, he came out and was really gracious with all the fans. And probably one of my all-time favorite pictures of my son, who's now 14. Back then, I think he was probably like 6. Getting a picture with Dirk Nowitzki, and he's barely up to his hip as 1 of 2 for Landale go, and it's 70-68. He was great about it, too.
One of the great players of all time.
One of the greatest. 30,000 points isn't an easy achievement as a right wing 3 for the lead for Anthony Black is good. Not an easy achievement to overcome a 20-point deficit and take a lead. The Magic have done just that. First lead since it was 7-6. Coward from the top. Into the lane at the foul line. Goes up, gets fouled. Wagner doesn't like the call, but the reach, Wagner thought he got all ball. He got him on the wrist. He just looked at Desmond Bane and said, yeah, I got him. So Coward will take the 2 free throws. And the Grizzlies will try to put the lead back on their side.
Yeah, 2 things. I think one is you don't want your offense to really get predictable, Eric. I think right now just little ball movement. They don't have the snap and they don't have the people movement in their offense like they did in that first half. So you want to make sure you get back to that. And then defensively, you have to defend the 3-point line. They've come out, they probably made 3 3-point shots early in this third quarter. So, you have to get out, run guys off the 3-point line, and then force them into contested 2-point shots. Look, bring your energy back to the way it was in that first half.
Coward makes both foul shots. He's got 13. He's one of 3 Grizzlies in double figures. Black and Banchero, the 2 Magic players in double figures. Here's Wagner going diagonally left to right across the lane. Misses the running right-hand finger roll. Rebounded by the Grizz. Here's Jaren Jackson Jr. across the timeline to the top of the arc. Working on Wagner now off a switch to the foul line. Running right-hand floater. Rattles in and out like a pinball, and it's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero up ahead for Bane. Bane back to Banchero. Quick feed right side for Black. Stepped in, stepped out. Jumps it out to the top for Banchero. Banchero tells Bane to go through the lane because he's got Wagner posting up on Cam Spencer. Wagner cross-court feed Bane. One more to Black. Wide open right wing 3 is no good. Rebounded by Franz Wagner in the lane. Right-hand floater, no good. Gets it back into the paint. His floater blocked by Landale. Goes to Banchero. His finger roll, no good. Rebounded again by the Magic. Banchero going to bring it out to the top for Bane. It got deflected. The shot clock ticking down as Bane will go get it in the backcourt. 7 on the shot clock. Bane brings it into the front court. 3 on the shot clock. Deep right wing 3 on the pull-up. No good. And Jaren Jackson Jr. secures the rebound over Wagner. Outlet pass for Spencer. End-to-end action. Spencer to Wells. Left sideline triple try. No good. Rebound tapped by Coward. Grabbed by Spencer. Spencer back to Coward in the right corner with Black in front of him. Puts it on the floor with the left hand. Shoulder to the basket. As we get a defensive 3-second violation on Wendell Carter. He looks right at Murat Kogut and goes, yeah, you got me. I got to love it when a player just starts laughing because he knows he just got caught.
And that's a good job. And that's a good job by the Grizzlies. Defensively, that's a good job. But also offensively, getting that rebound, identifying the mismatch with Coward. I think that he's somebody you can use in the post as well, Eric. He's very clever in the post with his big body. If he gets Black on him, put him in the post and see what he can do.
Grizzlies 1 for 8 from the field this quarter, and hence why their lead has been cut to 1. Cam Spencer at the foul line knocks down the free throws. So Cam has 5 points in the basketball game, 3 of them from the line on a perfect 3 for 3. Does have 8 assists. Grizzlies 18 assists, Magic 18 assists. But once again, the Magic have taken 12 more shots than the Grizzlies here this evening.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens right now. Jaren Jackson Jr. going out of the game. Santi enters the game. See what happens with this lineup that's in the game.
Spencer hands it off for Cedric Coward. Comes to the left wing. Tristan Da Silva checks into the game for the Magic. They work it out to the top for Spencer, and we're going to get an illegal screen set on Jock Landale. He did not get set, and we just lost our feed. Now we got it back. There we go. A little glitch. Maybe it's Dirk Nowitzki is emitting so much power being on the Prime broadcast. You want to talk about walking around. There's probably one of the most famous people in your country right now still. Nowitzki in Germany. I can't even imagine. I remember what it was like for Pau Gasol in Spain and Mark. Anthony Black, top of the arc. Grizzlies lead 73-71. They work right corner for Da Silva. Into the lane. Ball fake turnaround. Right-hand floater is good. Boy, Tristan Da Silva put on the brakes. Ball fake to the left. Went back to his right, and he was wide open. Da Silva with a nice start to this one with 6. Here's Caldwell Pope into the lane. Poked away from behind by Da Silva. Picked up by Banchero. Down the floor he comes into the body of Vince Williams. Plays through contact. Finger rolls no good. He'll get fouled and get 2 free throws. Chance to put the Magic out in front again. So subs in for the Grizzlies. Contavious Caldwell Pope, Vince Williams, and Santi Aldama.
Yeah, now you turn the ball over again. You see Paolo getting out in transition, Eric, with that big body. Again, you don't stop him. You get him get in the paint. He's going to score the baskets or get fouled. So right now, offensively, Grizzlies a little bit sputtering offensively because, again, you don't have the ball moving. Everything has been has been individually. And then defensively, they're now that the Orlando Magic, they're making shots. So you're going to have to be more intense defensively.
So the free throw for Banchero is good. He's got 21. And now the Magic lead at 74-73 with one more coming. Free throw 2 is good, as Vince Williams will bring it up ahead for Wells. Magic lead by 2. Wells to the right side for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Gives it off for Aldama. Aldama to Landale. Flips to Wells. Pull up mid-range jumper. Rims out. Rebounded by De Silva. And here come the Magic. De Silva to Anthony Black. Top of the arc. Slows down. Launches the 3. Got it. Nobody closed out. 5-point Magic lead. And the Grizzlies cannot afford to take a timeout right now. They've called timeouts already in this one. They're going to have to try to ride this out, and if they burn another one, they'll be down to just 3. As on the left sideline, Caldwell-Pope will launch a triple. It's no good. Rebounded by Banchero. Long lead out ahead, De Silva. De Silva beats everybody down, and they didn't call a foul on Contavious Caldwell-Pope there. He poked it away from behind, hustling back. I thought for sure he was going to get a foul, but they just say he got all ball.
Yeah, and right now, when you look at the lineup that's in the basketball game, in your guard spot, you really don't have anybody that can score the basketball or handle the basketball in terms of getting to the basket. You have Vince Williams, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, and Jalen Wells. I mean, all 3 of those guys depend on other players to get them the ball, and get them shots.
At the foul line, Black into a double team, and Aldama had a chance to poke the ball away. He never even reached at it. He turned around and looked at De Silva, who gets it anyway and launches a 3. Conchar has the rebound poked away from behind from him by Noah Penda, and then it goes off of Landale. And the Grizzlies, who are 1 for 10 in this quarter, have watched their lead disappear, and they now trail by 5, matching the largest lead of the night for the Magic. 78-73, 5:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Banchero on the left wing, working it in on Caldwell-Pope on the high right post. Cross-court feed for Penda. Out to De Silva. Wide open 3. No good. And Conchar with another rebound as he boxed out Wagner. Wagner gave him a little shove right in front of Murat Kogut. And the Grizzly bench just yelled something at Kogut, who shot them a look, but they had every reason to. That was a clear push by Wagner. High left post, Jaren Jackson Jr. kicks out to the right wing for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. The former Magic guard misses the 3. Rebound tapped by Williams, grabbed by Noah Penda. Penda up ahead for De Silva. De Silva will bounce right block for Mo Wagner. Spins in on Jaren Jackson. A little fadeaway left-hand floater is good. And Mo Wagner, who's playing in just his 2nd game of the season, the Berlin native, gets the bucket. Now he's going to draw a charge on Jaren Jackson. Beat him back the other way. Jaren forced the issue. 19-4 Magic run over the last 6 minutes, and the Grizzlies are on their heels. 80-73, Magic on top. They'll get it on the side off the Grizzlies' 13th turnover of the ballgame.
Yeah, and you can't do it by yourself. You see 2 guys right there, Jaren Jackson Jr. trying to split those 2 guys. You get an offensive foul. And when you see 2 guys, you know somebody on the weak side is open. So move the basketball like you did in that first half, making good, solid reads.
4:40 remaining, and the Magic in control of this one now. They lead by 7. It's not just the number, it's the momentum. They are doing everything right, and the Grizzlies' third quarter has been a disaster. Now we're going to get an offensive foul on Penda for not stopping to set a screen on Vince Williams.
And Eric, here's where leadership comes in at. Look, 4 minutes, 33 seconds left in this quarter. Let's win these last 4.5 minutes.
I would agree with you. Try to get back as close to even or regain the lead if you possibly can heading to the 4th, but this has been a disaster. Jackson, after the ball was tipped, stepped over the mid-court line, but stepped back in. No backcourt violation. Williams against his own, tries to force a left-hand floater. Rebound knocked out of bounds by the Grizzlies. It's all one-on-one, Elliot. I mean, like for the final 6 minutes of the second quarter and into these 8 minutes of the third, it has been so much more one-on-one than good ball movement. And that's not what got the Grizzlies that 20-point lead. They moved the ball constantly. And by that ball movement, you had the opportunities to go one-on-one with defenders rotating. And it's not happening now. The ball has been stagnant. Left elbow, Wagner working in with an around-the-back dribble at Conchar, and Conchar hits the deck. Wagner gives him a look. Wagner is bleeding from his chin. That was after the screen or the charge he took on Jaren Jackson Jr. I'm shocked they have not stopped this game yet.
Wagner just too big, too skilled for Conchar out on the perimeter. And the other thing, offensively for the Grizzlies, again, it's easier to guard Jaren Jackson Jr. when he's out on the perimeter versus when he's in the post area.
Now they're going to get the 30-second mandatory infectious control timeout for Wagner. I don't know that they're going to be able to stop this. It looked like a pretty good cut. They may have to stitch this one up. I think the Magic are just going to take a timeout and piggyback off this to get him stitched up a little bit, because, yeah, that was a good-sized gash under the chin of Mo Wagner. We're going to take the timeout. Grizzlies down by 7, and free throws coming for Mo Wagner when we return on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list, plus...
Our apologies. We thought the Magic had called a timeout to 10 to Mo Wagner. They actually got the bleeding stop, so they didn't have to call a timeout. Wagner to the free throw line knocks it down. 81-73. As Wagner makes the first. Grizzlies 1 for 12 in the quarter. Orlando 8 of 18. 11-0 run for the Magic, and they lead 82-73. Aldama inbounds for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope up the right sideline, deep right wing. Gives it off for Jaren Jackson. Jackson with a high left-hand dribble. Feeds it to the right to Santi Aldama. Up top, Williams. One more left sideline, Conchar. Back to Williams. Open straightaway three. No good. Rebounded by Wagner, and now the Magic not only in control of the momentum, in control of the game, up 82-73. And the Grizzlies just not finding anything on the offensive end that looks easy. Wagner, top of the arc, terminates his dribble. The veteran out of Michigan gives for Banchero. Banchero to the left wing, Black. Tees up a three, it's no good. Rebound, tapped away from Caldwell-Pope by De Silva. Out to Penda, to Banchero, tried to throw over his head. It gets through up a deflection. Black to the window, lays it up and in.
Just doing whatever they want to do.
Oh, they're toying with the Grizzlies right now. Banchero just threw a ridiculous behind-the-head pass that should have never gotten through, but it did, and Black just drove through two defenders and laid it up and in. Anthony Black now with 17. Caldwell-Pope pump fakes left wing to the left elbow. Pull up 15-footer for the vet is no good. Conchar tapped the rebound towards Caldwell-Pope. Tapped it right to Noah Penda. Penda, big man in the lane, Euro stepping, loses the handle, and it's knocked out of his hands, and he thought it was off of the Grizzlies, not off of Penda. Penda is a wide body, 6 feet 7 inches tall, 245 pounds.
Big guy.
That is an understatement. That is an understatement. We'll get a timeout in the action. Grizzlies trailing by 11, 84-73 on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Looking for something to take your mind off this traffic? How about a true story of instant success? Did you hear about the two friends who went grocery shopping in Ashland City and picked up everything on their list, plus $75,000? Or the one where a truck driver made a last-minute stop off Interstate 40 and drove off with a cool $1 million? All their lives changed in an instant, and yours could too. So stop by your local retailer for your chance with instant games from the Tennessee Lottery. Game-changing, life-changing fun. Please play responsibly.
When the arena lights dim for a concert, or when the crowd becomes one at a big game, you can almost feel like you're the biggest fan. But who's your biggest fan? It's the person that will get you home safely after a night of drinking. It's the person who looks out for your life to make sure you leave the stadium with someone sober. This could be a designated driver, or someone who offers to get you a ride share. Because in Tennessee, fans don't let fans drive drunk. Brought to you by the Tennessee Highway Safety Office, a division of the Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security.
What if your instincts could pay off? With Robinhood Prediction Markets, you could put your knowledge to work on the events that matter to you. Prediction Markets isn't just sports. It's the Fed rate decision, your favorite award show, and so much more beyond the playing field. Trade events with Robinhood. Visit Robinhood.com/predict. That's Robinhood.com/predict. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Welcome back. The Memphis Grizzlies trail the Orlando Magic 84-73, 2:33 to play in the third quarter. Let's take a 10-second pause for station identification.
This is WMFS FM and HD1 Bar. WMFS, Memphis' sports station.
Number one in the 901.
92.9 FM, ESPN, and Odyssey Sports Station.
The Grizzlies are now easier to watch than ever. Select games can now be viewed over the air for free in the following markets: Memphis, Nashville, Knoxville, Jonesboro, and Tupelo. Don't miss the next locally televised matchup Friday, January 23rd, when the Grizzlies take on the New Orleans Pelicans at 7 p.m. Visit grizzlies.com/watch for channel listings and more information. Eric.
Well, the Wagner clan is very excited to see Mo and Franz back here in Berlin. I say back there in Berlin. We're here in Memphis. But the game going on in Berlin, and it is all Orlando, a 20-6 third quarter so far. And we have 2:21 remaining here in the third. Grizzlies with just 6 points. Coward into the lane, running left-hand bank shot is good. Cedric Coward, as the Grizzlies spaced out the floor, moved the ball, moved without it. Coward now with 15.
Yeah, love to see other guys get aggressive and get involved in this basketball game.
Coward, Landale, Gigi Jackson, Spencer, and Aldama for the Grizzlies. Goga Batadze gives for Franz Wagner. Into the body of Landale, running left-hand flip shot, no good. Batadze the offensive rebound, and he brings it out onto the wing for Banchero. Banchero rises, fires the three over Coward. It's no good. Spencer the rebound. Lead out pass deflected and intercepted. Tyus Jones to Desmond Bain. Two former Grizzlies try to connect on a three. It's no good. Bain's right wing three off the mark. Spencer the rebound into the front court. Hands it off Aldama. Back to Cam Spencer. Open. Now to the left wing for firing for three. No good. Rebound tapped onto the window by Landale. Grabbed by Banchero. Banchero the double-double now. 22 points, 11 boards. Banchero to the top for Bain. Bain runs into the body of Gigi Jackson, going to get the foul, and Desmond Bain's going to go to the free throw line.
Travel.
Oh, they called it travel. Yep. Wow. You're on the. I guess I should be watching the other side. We have two monitors. I was watching the one that's a little behind. My fault. Maybe that's why they wanted to put me on the far left of the table, because they know I'm like a dog looking around a scenery, and then I see a squirrel. Landale, top of the arc.
Make one.
Gives to the right side for Coward. His three from the right wing is no good. And the rebound grabbed by Bain, but we get a loose ball foul.
It's a good look from Sam.
So the ball will go to the side. Spencer, top of the arc, drives inside the foul line, bounces to the left block. Landale in the paint, and Landale is clobbered. Bain saying, where's the foul? Are they calling a foul, or are they saying it's a block? It's going to be a foul. I mean, like, there was no question about that Landale got smoked. 84-75, Magic by 9.
Yeah, just have to find a way to go on a 6-0 run or something like that. Just gain some momentum back going into the fourth quarter, Eric. See if they can just, again, creep their way back in this basketball game and have an opportunity at the end to win.
So Landale's first goes in. Well, a 6-0 run would be nice, except for one problem. They've scored 9 points in the quarter in 11 minutes.
Hey.
But it's a game of runs, correct?
It's NBA.
I know, isn't that crazy? You can be just completely out of rhythm, and then you find that rhythm, and you can score 15 points in 2 minutes after not scoring a point for like 5.
Yep.
So Landale back to the line. He has one more. He's 2 for 3 there tonight. Grizzlies 10 of 11. Magic 10 of 11. And Landale makes the second. 84-77. Magic by 7. As Tyus Jones will jog the ball into the front court. To the right side for Batadze. Batadze back to Jones. Jones with a high right-hand dribble. Right side feed to Silva. Pump fakes. Kicks back to Tyus Jones. Open straightaway 3. No good. Rebound out towards the foul line. Picked up by Spencer. 40 seconds remain in the quarter. Grizzlies can get a 2-for-1, which essentially becomes a 3-for-1 because they get the ball to start the fourth. Or no, the Magic get it to start the fourth. My bad. G.G. Jackson from the right wing splits a double team. Lost the handle. Got it back. Banks it up and in through contact. That is your Crazy Coop. Hungry play of the game. When your family's hungry, take them to the Crazy Coop for delicious chicken, burgers, and catfish. You'd be crazy not to visit the Coop. G.G. Jackson gets his third bucket. He had 2 threes early on. Now has 8 points. 84-79. Magic by 5 with a basketball. 9 seconds remain in the quarter. And the Grizzlies will take a foul here. They had a foul to give. And with 8.7 seconds left, the ball will go to the side and will be inbounded by Tyus Jones.
Yeah, love to get a stop right here.
John Conchar going to check in. Cam Spencer going to check out. Cam was standing there holding his hand out to kind of tag Conchar in, and Conchar was getting instructions from Tuomas Isolo. He did not reciprocate. He left him hanging, as the kids say. Wagner off the inbounds. Up top to Jones. Out to De Silva. He's about to shoot a 3. He's contested. He had nowhere to go, and he lands before he can get rid of the ball. And it is a traveling violation. Just saw Jason Williams in the crowd.
Saw Jay Will.
Jay Will.
Right, Jock.
With, he's right next to Joakim Noah. Couple of Florida guys.
Good players.
I did see that Jason was going over there. He's doing a podcast now, which is really good. And the crazy thing is, I knew Jason when he was a rookie in Sacramento. That was where my career began too. We became friends. And I would tell him, I was like, I know you hate doing interviews, but you're really good at them. So do more. Inbounds comes to Aldama. He'll launch from 3-quarter court. It's off to the right. 3 quarters down, 1 quarter to go. Magic lead 84-79 on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
LifeCare Ambulance is proud to be an official partner of the Memphis Grizzlies and FedEx Forum. At LifeCare, we wear our hearts with pride. Our passion is our people. We want you to love what you do and where you do it. Our employee-driven culture encourages a healthy work-life balance and supportive work environment. We invest in your success and well-being so that you can provide the best care for the patients that we serve. Join our incredible team of EMTs and paramedics in Memphis, Nashville, and across the nation today. Learn more at lifecareamb.com.
Grizzlies fans, dunks, dimes, and no-looks are great on TV, but catching them from the hardwood is a whole different experience because nothing compares to catching your Memphis Grizzlies in person. And that all starts with buying tickets at Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Grizzlies and the NBA. Ticketmaster gets you to the game so you can experience all the sights, sounds, and styles in person. From seeing your favorite Memphis Grizzlies stars up close to hearing the squeak of the sneakers on the hardwood. Even if you're headed to the game last minute, Ticketmaster's got your back when it comes to scoring tickets. Get tickets at Ticketmaster.com/Grizzlies. See you courtside, Memphis.
When it's time to make a stand, you need the strength to hold your ground and a bond that says, I got your back. It's true in basketball. It's true in banking. Grizzlies Checking from Pinnacle with robust fraud protection. Play hard, bank easy. Open a Grizzlies checking account by February 28th with at least $100 and a recurring direct deposit. And you could get 2 tickets to 3 Grizzlies games. Details at grizzliesbanking.com. Member FDIC.
A Memphis Zoo membership pays for itself in just a few visits, but the real perk is the freedom to come and go whenever you want. Golden hour walks, spontaneous afternoons, and unforgettable nights at the zoo. Join or renew today and receive 2 free Lantern Festival tickets. Catch the glow before it ends in February. Membership offer ends January 31st at memphiszoo.org. Again, offer ends January 31st at memphiszoo.org.
Grizzlies trail the Magic 84-79 going into the fourth quarter. Lowest scoring quarter for the Grizzlies this season with 12 points. Fewest made field goals in a quarter for the Grizzlies this season as they were just 3 of 18 from the field in the third quarter. 0 of 7 from 3. They trail by 5. The Memphis Grizzlies I read the wrong read. Join the Grizzlies every Sunday this season for Sunday Family Fun Days. It's a steal at just $35 and includes a ticket to the game, a $10 food voucher, post-game free throws on the court, and a photo with mascot Grizz. The next game for this unique experience your family won't soon forget is Sunday, January 25th, when the Grizzlies take on the Denver Nuggets at 2:30 p.m. Go to grizzlies.com/Sunday to buy your ticket today. Eric, I was just flabbergasted by 3 of 18 from the field.
Well,
Oh,
and
just broke my brain.
For 3, but it's also a cool sign because we have both the national television feed and then a feed from the arena back to our side. And it's a really cool scene right now. They turned off all the lights. They're playing John Denver's Country Road. And they all had cell phone lights on. It was really cool inside there. But I also think you're just thrown off by the fact that it's like really quiet in here. And like so.
Yes, I'm used to the blaring of sound.
What was the Tupac album, All Eyes on Me? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
it.
aren't you impressed that I know that?
I am impressed.
All eyes were on you. You're surrounded by like 8 people watching you, and you're just like, I've been on TV all my life, but these 8 eyes, let me tell you what, 8-piece sets of eyes, they're making me nervous.
My voice feels so loud.
It is very loud in here. The poor people working in the team store are going, what is going on over there? Magic with the ball to start the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner into the paint. Little running right-hand floater to start things off is no good. We get a whistle and a foul, and it's going to be called on who? Oh, they're going to say no foul. It's off of the Grizzlies. Jaren Jackson Jr. holding his hands up. He has not picked up a foul since that. I think he got 1 more, but he had 2 early in the game. He's only got 3 in the game, so he can play extended stretches here. Top of the arc, Wagner. Step back 3 behind a Bataze screen is good. Line drive triple. Nobody near Franz Wagner, who knocks down the 3, and he now has 8. 87-79, G.G. Jackson to answer a right wing 3. Good, ring it up, put 3 on the board. G.G. Jackson with his third 3 and the first 3 of the second half for the Grizzlies, who now have 13 as a team. Magic also with 13. Right corner, Tyus Jones. Out to Noah Penda. It's Jones, Penda, Bain, Franz Wagner, and Bataze. Wagner from the top. Gives back to Penda after he came to the left side. Penda drives right side of the lane and powers it up and in. 6'7", 245 pounds. Noah Penda out of France, a big body, able to finish through contact there and push the lead back to 7. Jackson to the right sideline. Coward drives right baseline on Wagner, gets by him, tiptoes the baseline. Reverse layup, though, is no good. He had a tough angle at it and probably had more time to stop and regain his footing. He did not. Jones in the right corner. Quick feed to the right wing. Bain, 3 on the way is good. Magic lead by 10.
Yeah, you can count that. We've seen that a number of times.
92-82. Coward, right wing. We'll give in between the circles for G.G. Jackson. Over to the right side for Jaren Jackson. Back to center, Coward. Right back to Jaren. Triple try from the right wing is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board as the Grizzlies have made 2 threes here in this fourth quarter in the first minute 45. 2 more than they made the entire third quarter, which means they made none. Left sideline 3 for Tyus Jones is no good. Rebound by Landale, and he's held by Bataze. Bataze pokes it out of his hands, and it goes out of bounds.
Hey, it's going to be interesting. Again, continue to try to get stops, Eric. Offensively, I think they have a little better flow offensively right now. I like GG in this game. I think GG can really be an asset in this basketball game because he's the one guy that can go off the dribble plus space the floor.
Now a miss on a runner by Jaren Jackson Jr. 92-85. Bain back the other way into the body of Coward. Coward pokes it out of his hands, goes off of Bain and out of bounds, and the Grizzlies will maintain the possession.
Yeah, good job by Sid. But you also want to see Cam Spencer get back involved in this basketball game. We need his production.
Spencer to the left wing. Landale couldn't get the 3 away. Back to Spencer. Makes his move at Tyus Jones. Jones going to get whistled for the hand check foul. 9:44 remain in the contest.
Now just keep chipping away at it. You know, 1 basket at a time, get a stop here, push the basketball, see if you can get something in transition. And again, I love to see them in terms of mixing up your offense and putting Jaren Jackson back on the post. Most of his shots have been out on the perimeter area, or he's operating out on the perimeter. It's easier to guard him there.
Spencer floats it up with a right hand as he got the step on Tyus Jones. And Cam Spencer, you asked him to get involved. Elliott knocks it down. Grizzlies cut the lead to 5, 92-87. They led by as many as 20. The Magic came all the way back and led by as many as 10. Here's Noah Penda driving to the bucket. The block by Cedric Coward is whistled for a foul. looked like good defense. The Grizzlies do not have the ability to challenge. They missed a challenge earlier in the game, so it'll be free throws for the rookie out of France.
But I will say on that defensive possession that time, Eric, they did everything right. You know, unfortunately, they fouled, but they did everything right. And, again, that shows you that they're aware defensively and engaged defensively. So, hopefully, those turn into stops.
Penda at the line. The first one on the way is perfect. He is 15 of 27 on the season. And Noah Penda today with 6 points and 5 rebounds. Bench scoring, Grizzlies 29, Magic 26. 93-87. The Magic lead and have one more coming. Boy, it looked for a minute like the Grizzlies were just going to run the Magic right out of Germany, but it changed in a hurry.
Well, and here's where the game changes a little bit, so you have to know your personnel. Black is back in the game. Bencaro is back in the basketball game, so guys are going to have to be more intense defensively, but also details on the defensive end is going to be even more important.
Top of the arc.
Post.
Spencer gives right wing for Coward to the right baseline. Coward almost stepped out. Gives back to the right wing for Jaren Jackson. 5 on the shot clock. Working on Anthony Black. Jackson spins baseline right. Fadeaway 15-footer, no good. Gigi Jackson fought for the rebound, but it's tapped out to Anthony Black. That was still a shot going away from the bucket, and really with a low shot clock situation, Grizzlies offense is not getting into good rhythm. A missed runner here for the Magic, and the rebound grabbed by Orlando. They get it out to Bain. His 3 off the mark. Landale clears the defensive board. Ahead for Gigi Jackson, who Euro steps, gets into the lane, gets fouled. He'll get 2 free throws. He almost was able to, after the contact, get the shot up, and Wendell Carter Jr. from behind said, you're not getting that one away, too. You can't call 2 fouls on the same play.
Yeah. But I like that. You can see Gigi, again, a more fluid athlete, Eric, a guy who can get out in transition and go make something happen. That time he was out in transition, made something happen, finds himself at the free throw line, knock down your 2 free throws, and then get back on the defensive end. I just want to see them get 2 stops in a row. I mean, those are some of the things that we talked about. Is let's just see if we can just get 2 stops in a row.
So the first free throw is good. I'd like to see him string together 3 or 4 stops.
Well, and to me, Eric, where I just talked about Black and Bencaro coming back in the basketball game for the Magic, now you have more offensive-minded guys. Now you have Vince Contrar coming back in the game for the Grizzlies. Less offense on the floor, but you still have Jaren Jackson Jr. and Gigi on the floor, so it'll be interesting to see the dynamics offensively and what they run.
Free throws are good, 94-89. Magic by 5. Gigi Jackson with a solid afternoon. Well, evening in Berlin. 13 points for Gigi off the bench tonight. A plus 18 in the plus-minus. Bencaro driving left side of the paint through 3 defenders. Banks it up and in. Vince Williams into the ballgame with Conchar, Landale, Jackson, and Jackson. Gigi on the top of the arc. Makes a move at Noah Penda. Into the lane. Puts on the brakes. Fadeaway 10-footer. In and out. Rebound grab by Bencaro. And Bencaro will bring it up the left side of the floor. Bencaro out to the top for Black. Black working with a left-hand dribble. Drives in a Conchar. Gets tripped up. And he'll get fouled. Landale thought they called the foul on him. It was not. It was on, I believe, the earlier defender. And Anthony Black will get free throws here. Magic in control, 96-89. Paolo Bencaro with 24 points, 12 rebounds. And we just took a look at the replay of the drive down the left side through 3 defenders with the left hand, banked it up and in. His mother was a basketball player at the University of Washington. His father was a football player there. Mom went into the old ABL. The secondary, there was a women's professional league for a minute before the WNBA. And then had a cup of coffee in Sacramento with the Monarchs of the WNBA, who are no longer in existence. Then they raised one fine young man and basketball player in Paolo Bencaro.
Man, looked like he could have gone either way, football or basketball.
At 6'10", you're going basketball. And that kind of athleticism. But you're right. Yeah, Dad was a pretty good football player at Washington, no doubt. He makes both free throws are good for Black, 98-89. Aldama at the right elbow, who just checked in for Jaren Jackson. Gives for Conchar, kicks it back to Aldama. Pump fakes the 3, lines up a straightaway triple that's good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Santi Aldama with the bucket. 98-92. Magic lead cut to 6.
Big basket.
Black in between the circles to the left wing for Bencaro. They've combined for 43 of the 98 points, and we're going to get A foul called on Wendell Carter Jr. And a turnover will give it back to the Grizzlies.
And to me, Eric, if I'm Isolo, I'm just consistently stressing to my players, we're in this game. I mean, they haven't gone anywhere. As bad as we played in that third quarter, we're right there.
So Bain will check out, and Tristan Da Silva checks back in. Carter with that turnover gives it back to the Grizzlies. Aldama finds Landale right wing. He flips behind him to Vince Williams. Kicks left sideline Conchar. Da Silva closes out. Conchar jumps it to Williams, and he ball fakes, gets fouled by Noah Penda, and we'll get a timeout in the action. 6:59 remaining here in the ball game. Magic lead by 6, 98-92 on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
The year-end clearance sale is going on now at Chuck Hutton Toyota. They must make room for the new 26 models. So every new Toyota is on sale and priced to go. RAV4s, Tacomas, Tundras, and Camrys priced below MSRP. Hurry, these offers won't last. ChuckHuttonToyota.com.
Feeling crushed by burnout, addiction, anxiety, or depression? Got struggles you can't put into words? Home lost its warmth? Family needing a boost? Ignite your hope with Complete Care Family Psychiatry, where we're bold, unique, and making a difference. Our tight-knit caring team delivers vibrant, holistic care crafted just for you and your loved ones. CCFP is your slam dunk for mental wellness. Spark your peace today. Book now at ccfp.clinic and see how we treat you differently.
Keep your home comfy year-round with Landmark Heating and Air's membership program. For one low price, you get 2 annual tune-ups to keep your system running smoothly, priority service when you need it most, and exclusive discounts on repairs and more. Say goodbye to unexpected breakdowns and hello to peace of mind. Call Landmark Heating and Air today at 365-4260 or visit landmarkheatingandair.com to join. Your comfort's our priority. Landmark Heating and Air, the comfort company you've trusted for 55 years.
You need a checking account that makes managing your money easy. At Leaders Credit Union, we offer checking accounts with no monthly fees, no minimum balances, and convenient mobile and online banking. Whether it's earning generous interest with Champion Rewards or enjoying a simple account with Champion Free Checking, we've got you covered. Experience the ease and flexibility of a Leaders checking account and discover your financial champion for life. Visit leaderscu.com to open yours today. Leaders is federally insured by NCUA.
Brought to you by Leaders Credit Union, your financial champion for life.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You are strong. You are fearless. You are a fighter. And every last drop of this rich golden Modelo is yours. So raise it up high because you've earned it. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Carlin Port, Chicago, Illinois.
Magic 98, Grizzlies 92, 6:59 to play in tonight's game. Buzzer beaters presented by Kroger are back with exclusive ticket offers that aren't available to the general public. Upcoming home games feature matchups against the Kings, Nuggets, and Clippers. Be the first to know when deals drop for these games and more by signing up for text alerts at grizzlies.com/buzzerbeater. Buzzer beaters go quicker than a Grizzlies fast break, so act now. Eric.
We got to give you the Grivet Outdoors fast break of the game when it happens. Thinking of fast breaks. Don't know why we wouldn't. Grivet, good people over there. You were a runner for a while, right?
I was.
Did you like running in the cold?
I do, because I like warming up in a run. Like, I always hated starting my run in the cold, but then it becomes my favorite weather to run in by the time I get there.
Well, aside from other various obvious examples, I think I'm a very sick human being in that I love when it's like sweltering hot out playing any sport, with tennis.
That's my least favorite.
Baseball. Like I loved being on a baseball field when it felt like 110 and the dirt and the grit and you're just dripping sweat. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I prefer
Is this you? Is that them playing music in the background in Germany?
Nice.
What do we do? What was going on there? I was like, I thought we were going to have a square dance at center court there. They had a dunk team that was sensational. The arena looks terrific. Absolutely fantastic as Vince Williams gets free throws, knocks down the first. Tony Parker in the house. And they just showed him on the television. Steve Nash also there. 2 free throws for Williams are good, and it's down to a 4-point Magic lead, 98-94. Noah Penda out to the left wing to Silva, back to Penda. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back over to De Silva. Crossover to the right elbow. Pull-up 15-footer is good. And John Konchar's got a point. He's looking at Scott Twardowski going, well, it looked like he shuffled his feet or double dribbled. But no call, and the Magic up by 6. Konchar, G.G. Jackson, Vince Williams, Santi Aldama, and Jock Landale, the 5 on the floor for the Grizzlies. As Konchar drove. Ooh, wow. That may have been a clean move by De Silva, and it was a nice one looking at the replay in slow-mo. Inbounds comes for Vince Williams Jr. Right corner 3 is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. And the Grizzlies cut the lead in half, 197.
A big shot by Vince that time.
Needed it. Grizzlies with 4 threes here in the quarter after none in the third.
Be easy.
A little floater missed.
Be smart.
And rebounded by Santi Aldama after Anthony Black missed from close range. Williams works it in on Black. Pump fakes, gets him in the air, floats it up from 12 and hits. Vince Williams with the last 5 for the Grizzlies, 7 in the game. And the Grizzlies down by just 1, 199, 5:45 remaining in the game. A 10-2 Grizzly run over the last 2 minutes. Banchero, right block, double teamed. Jumps a pass out to the middle. Deflected by G.G. Jackson. It goes to Noah Penda. Penda with 4 on the shot clock. Makes a move at Landale. Drives baseline. Hangs. Wild up and under reverse layup is good. Boy, the Grizzlies just did not show Noah Penda any respect defensively. Backed way off him, and he blew right through the lane. Here's Aldama off a pump fake. Gets 2 defenders in the air. Kicks to Landale. 1 more to Konchar. Konchar drives, and he's fouled by Mo Wagner. Wagner trying to say challenge the call, but at first glance, all I can say is it looked like he clearly grabbed the arm. And I don't know if Landale thought he had baseline help on that previous play. We just saw the replay. But he went on the baseline side of Penda and basically said, here's the middle.
Yeah.
So he had to think he had help, right? You don't defend like that ever.
No, you want to square up, particularly in a low shot clock situation. You want to try to force them to make 1 additional pass.
Konchar misses the first. John on the season had been 6 of 9 from the foul line.
And Eric, I have to say this, that the unit that's in the game right now, that they've played really well. So it's giving you an opportunity to get back in this basketball game. It's giving you some consistent scoring, particularly from Vince. So now Jaren Jackson Jr. comes back into basketball. You get your other guards in the game, and then it comes down to trying to finish the game.
Konchar missed the second, but we get a lane violation on the Magic, so John will get 1 more. It is Konchar, Jackson, Aldama, and Vince Williams. Konchar's extra to knock it down goes in, and John on the game now with 6 points. 102-100. Magic by 2 with 5:10 remaining. Anthony Black, who's got 19 in the contest with 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Bounces for Banchero left sideline. Out to Penda, into the right corner. He'll feed for Carter. His 3, no good. Konchar the rebound, his 7th of the ball game. Up ahead for Vince Williams. Williams fakes a handoff to Jaren Jackson. Kicks left wing for Aldama. Aldama driving. Has to force it because he wasn't sure where he wanted to go with the ball after he put it on the floor. And it's an air ball rebounded by the Magic. Here's Banchero. Into the front court for Noah Penda. Right sideline 3, no good. Aldama hustles back and grabs the rebound. Bodies hit the floor. It's Banchero and Vince Williams. 4-on-4 situation. Williams is into the front court first. Williams straight away. Banchero late to get there. 3 on the way is good. Ring it up. Put 3 on the board. Grizzlies lead 103-102. Timeout Orlando. Banchero pleading his case to the officials. It's to no avail. That is your Grivet fast break of the game. If you're ready to move, get to Grivet Outdoors and gear up. From top running shoes and performance apparel to hydration and recovery essentials, Grivet's got you covered. 4 Memphis locations or shop online at GrivetOutdoors.com. Grizzlies lead at 103-102 on the Memphis Grizzlies Radio Network.
It's flu season. Protect yourself and loved ones with a seasonal flu shot from the Shot Nurse. And for groups of 10 or more, the Shot Nurse can come to you. With 2 locations to serve you, it's fast, convenient, and it's free with most insurances. Visit shotnurse.com or call 901-685-9999. I get my vaccines from the Shot Nurse.
Solutions you need with a personal touch. The Shot Nurse.
Grizz Nation, We win with heart on the court. Now let's win off it too. Tennessee's roadways have over 88 million pieces of litter out there, and it costs the Tennessee Department of Transportation over $35 million a year to clean it up. That's why I'm challenging you to make a difference. Head over to NobodyTrashesTennessee.com to find your way to help, join cleanup efforts, and to take pride in keeping our state as beautiful as our passion is for the game. Let's show Memphis pride. Let's keep Tennessee beautiful. Grizz Nation, let's run this play together.
The heaviest metal credit card of all time. Rumored to be one of only 18 in existence. Plated with the very same tungsten that forged the International Space Station. And wielded at business dinners like a samurai sword. It's a classic corporate power move. But the real power move? Having end-to-end visibility on your most critical shipments. FedEx, the new power move.
Presented by Robinhood.
It crosses, spins, pulls up.
With Robinhood Prediction Markets, buy or sell your predictions all game long. No house odds, just you versus the market. Put your sports IQ to work. Trade every shot, block, steal, run, and moment that shifts the game. With Robinhood Prediction Markets, trade every play. Visit Robinhood.com/predict to start trading. Futures and cleared swaps trading involves significant risk and is not appropriate for everyone. Event contracts are offered by Robinhood Derivatives LLC, a registered futures commission merchant and swap firm.
Grizzlies are 5 of 5 from the three-point line in the fourth quarter, and they've retaken a lead over the Magic of 103-102 with 4:29 to play in tonight's game. WWE Raw runs through FedEx Forum on the road to WrestleMania on Monday, February 16th. Secure your seats to see the superstars. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or at the FedEx Forum box office. Eric.
Are you going to go to that now that you're a wrestling aficionado?
I usually go once a year, but I have bad news.
You're not going to be there? Is it during All-Star break?
Out of town.
Where are you going?
I actually don't know. My husband planned a surprise vacation.
No kidding.
Over All-Star, and I will not find out until we are in the airport.
Ooh. What if you have a connecting flight and you think you're going to Sioux Falls?
We do have I've been told there is a connecting flight, and I will get the itinerary. Like a
you'll get the itinerary
and the weather. But I won't know where.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I know. But anyway, I'm going to miss WWE Raw.
I want to know where...
What if we're just staying here and going to WWE Raw? What if that's my
What
surprise?
if he drives you to the airport and drives you home? This is our first stop. Happy Valentine's Day. You get to go see wrestling. Magic with a basketball. They go left to right on the radio dial. Bain to the top for Banchero. 4:20 remaining here in the game. Grizzlies regain the lead 103-102. First lead since 73-71 in the third. Vaughn got him into a double team. Pocket picked by Vince Williams. Ahead for Conchar. Conchar to the rim. Drops it off for G.G. Jackson in a two-handed jam. Beautiful play by the Grizzlies in transition.
Super impressed with this lineup that's in the basketball game. Vince Williams has been the MVP of this fourth quarter.
Grizzlies on an 11-2 runs over the last 2:25, 16-4 if you stretch it out even further. Banchero into the lane, tried to go across the paint, deflected by Jackson, picked up by Aldama. Grizzlies lead by 3, 105-102. Right side, Vince Williams, a three try, no good, rebounded by Wagner. That would have been big, would have doubled up the lead, as Vince Williams is all over the court right now. Black in between the circles around a Banchero screen, poked away from behind by Conchar, and it goes out of bounds. That earlier drive and drop, your shining moment of the ballgame, brought to you by Glow Medical Aesthetics. Treat your body the right way with a visit to Glow Medical Aesthetics. From skin and face care, body treatments, and overall wellness treatments, Glow gets you feeling and looking your best. Call Glow for a complimentary consultation or visit glowmedmemphis.com for more information. Inbounds comes to Wendell Carter Jr. Back to Anthony Black, the inbounder. He drives the left baseline, kicks in the right corner. Wagner open for a tying three, and he's got it. Franz Wagner was wide open. The Grizzlies have gotten caught hanging in the middle too many times tonight, and Wagner makes them pay again there. So the Grizzlies right now tied it up and right back the other way. Jaren Jackson Jr. running the floor, gets the look inside, and he gets about a 6-footer to go. Jaren Jackson now with a game-high 30 points. Desmond Bain to the top of the arc for Banchero. 2:45 remaining in the game for a cutting. Franz Wagner into the body of Aldama. Missed the shot, got his own miss, floated it up and in. Franz Wagner starting to heat up. He's got 13. Grizzlies back the other way quickly. Jackson backing down on Carter. Spun into the lane. Bain poked it out of his hands. Jackson wanted a foul. Grizzlies give it away. Here's Black down the lane. Jams with the right hand. Oh, Anthony Black attacked the rim, and the athletic former All-State high school football wide receiver gets the dunk. Williams ahead to the right corner. Conchar. 3 is an air ball. Rebounded by Banchero. Banchero back over to Black. 109-107. Magic lead by 2. 2:10 remaining. Anthony Black's emphatic right-handed jam has the crowd buzzing in Berlin, and they lead by 2. Do the Magic. Bain for Banchero. Working downhill at Gigi Jackson. Going to draw a foul here.
And it's going to be so important that you pay attention to details. Every possession down the stretch is super, super valuable. So, again, you can't turn the ball over, and then you can't take ill-advised shots, allow them to get out in transition. Your transition defense has to be tough. And then when you force them to miss, you have to get the rebound. That was a big finish by Black. There's nothing you can do about that.
Through 4 Grizzly defenders, I can promise you Anthony Black is going to have a picture of that and somewhere in his house blown up. There were 4 defenders around him, and he jammed anyway. He was a phenomenal high school football player, they said. A lot of people thought he had a real chance to go to college to play football and potentially onto the NFL, but he chose basketball, and after 2 years at Arkansas, was a lottery pick of the Orlando Magic, and now in his 3rd season has really blossomed into the player they thought he could become. Jalen Suggs has battled injuries, and I don't know when he comes back if he gets his minutes back. I think Black is your guy. He's averaging almost 16 a game. Free throws for Banchero are good. 1:59 remaining. Jackson gets away with pushing off on Carter. Well, Carter embellished it, but you're right. You got to be smart. Black right up on Cam Spencer. Spencer with a high left-hand dribble. 4-point Magic lead. Spencer spins to his right. Works to the right elbow for the trailer Aldama. Right wing 3. No good. He's fouled by Banchero. Now you got to make these 3 free throws. Santi Aldama will head to the line with 1:46 remaining, and the Grizzlies down by 4. Grizzly basketball brought to you by the Tennessee Lottery. Powerball jackpot for Saturday night, $179 million. Mega Millions for Friday night, $230 million. That's game-changing fun.
And here's where, again, I talk about details, Eric. As it relates to your offense, here's where now you have to be smart as a coaching staff. You can see the way the big guys playing Jaren Jackson. Wendell Carter is playing Jaren Jackson, playing him tough. So you don't want to be out on the perimeter. You want to put Jaren Jackson closer to the basket where he can use his size, use his strength, and then force their defense to have to make a decision. You want to put the ball in your best player's hands, allow him to play one-on-one against Wendell Carter. And if he missed, he just missed. But that's the way I would play it. I hate to see Gigi coming out of the basketball game right now. He's been such a valuable asset, particularly down the stretch. And I think not just offensively, defensively, Gigi has been really good on Des Bain.
Aldama got the first 2, missed the 3rd, but the rebound tapped out to Aldama. To Spencer. 3 for the lead is short. Rebounded by Wagner, and Wagner is fouled by Cedric Coward. And I believe that is a foul to give for the Grizzlies. Wagner hits the deck. The prime NBA broadcast, Prime TV NBA broadcast, Amazon Prime broadcast, I should say, showed the Wagner family, his mother and father in the game. Obviously, their son's playing. And Franz's father gave an exasperated sigh of relief. Wagner still rubbing his right elbow. I guess the Grizzlies are in the penalty. It's the first foul in the last 2 minutes, or second foul in the last 2 minutes. And Franz Wagner will go to the line. So the Grizzlies miss an opportunity to take the lead after a missed free throw by Aldama on the final of 3 free throws. Aldama now with 18. Gave them the ball back. And Cam Spencer came up off the mark. Cam's 0 for 3 from 3-point range today.
And guys have to still remember, there's still a lot of possessions left in this basketball game, so you don't have to panic. Try to get a stop. If they score right here, you still need to make sure that you get quality shots on the opposite end of the floor. You can't turn the basketball over.
Yep, that was. I like Cam's confidence. It was just a good shot. Kind of a quick trigger when it was there, but yes, it was a guy you trust taking that shot without a doubt. So Franz Wagner to the free throw line. Excellent shooter. Knocks down the first. Wagner on this season, playing in his 25th game, has been battling injuries. 82.3%. 135 makes 164 tries. He was the 8th overall pick of the 2021 NBA draft. Grizzlies absolutely loved him. We're hoping to get him. The Magic grabbed him a pick before the Grizzlies could secure it. His second one is missed. The rebound knocked out of bounds by Wendell Carter Jr. So the Grizzlies will remain down by 3, 112-109. And you do not have to have a 3 to tie this. It's Coward, Landale, Spencer, Jackson, and Aldama. Coward to the top of the arc. Landale almost threw it away. Spencer with a good one-handed catch. Spencer working to his right around a Landale screen. Cut off by Banchero. Comes with a left-hand dribble into the paint. Spencer, a fadeaway 10-footer. No good. I mean, just simple one pass, and you set a high ball screen, a guy goes to work. You got to move the basketball. Grizzlies have stopped the flow of the basketball here for all of the third quarter and the latter parts here of the fourth after getting back into it with good ball movement. Wagner into the lane, shoulders into Aldama, a little floater from 10 feet. That's good. 5-point Orlando lead, 114-109. Magic lead. Will take a timeout on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
Looking for a place to get hyped before the game? Courtside Grill at the Westin Memphis Beale Street is the place. Try our specialty appetizers like alley-oop nachos layered with cheese, tomatoes, and jalapenos. The technical foul appetizer will mean you are in big trouble as you savor 6 big bites of wings. Fallon out tenders dipped in buttermilk served with fries will be worth it. And try our unlimited soup and salad for just $15. Snack on some chips and queso while you're waiting for that courtside burger. It's 7 ounces cooked to order served with fries. Dribble into flavor with our full court press cocktails, the ultimate shot for your taste buds. The fan favorite is the Slam Dunk drink, which will really get you hyped up. If you're hanging with your friends, a bucket of beer will do the trick, and a must try is that courtside lemonade that is a divine cocktail for the ladies. After all the fun at courtside, jump into our heavenly bed for a restful night. Courtside Grill just across the street from the FedEx Forum. See it, the only destination before and after the game. It's all fun at Courtside Grill.
Grizzlies trail the Magic 114-109, a 5-point deficit with 1:02 to play. College students can unlock quality tickets at great prices with the Grizzlies Student Ticket Program presented by Big River Steel. Using your .edu email, grab a few friends and get geared up to support your team at the next home game. Sign up to get notified about exclusive ticket deals during the season at grizzlies.com/students. Eric.
Well, these two teams will do it again on Sunday, 11 o'clock in the morning. And the Grizzlies right now trying to get back in this one, down by 5 with a minute to go after the Franz Wagner bucket. Cam Spencer from the top to the left around a screen from Landale. Back up top for Cedric Coward. 50 seconds remaining. Coward launches a long 2. It's no good. He stepped on the line, so not only was it a tough shot, wouldn't have been a 3 anyway.
Just come out of timeout and get that shot. Jaren Jackson Jr. hadn't touched the basketball. He has to touch the ball down the stretch.
I don't know what the design of that play was there, to be honest with you. Banchero into the lane. Pump fakes. Up and under move on Jaren Jackson. The fadeaway is no good, and now the Grizzlies have to hurry. They're down by 5. 25 seconds remaining. Coward into the lane. Kicks to nobody. That's going to be the ball game. Coward into the paint. Threw it into the stands. Magic are going to get the win here today with 21.7 seconds left. They have the ball. Grizzlies are going to have to foul, and if they make 2 free throws, it's a 3-possession game.
I mean, just
so Grizzlies will head to London after this one as Bane gets it across the timeline over to Wagner. Wagner's fouled by Williams. He'll go to the line, and if he makes 2, it's a 3-possession game, Sox, with 15 seconds left. And seen a lot of crazy things in the NBA. I just doubt that we will see a 7-point comeback in 15 seconds with only 1 timeout remaining, which you'll probably take after the second made free throw if Wagner makes them both.
Yeah, I just don't understand offensively that your best player doesn't touch the basketball. You don't play through your best player when you're right in the game.
Nope.
And then, you get the offensive rebound. Cam, the shot he took, the 3 he took was okay. I'll take that 3. He's a good 3-point shooter. You come down, you run and play. Cam take another shot, and then you call a timeout. You come out of the timeout, and Vince take a 1-on-1 long 2 out of the timeout.
Yep.
Again, I'm not trying to be critical, but this is the end of the back. Like, this is win or lose.
Plays, yeah. Both free throws are good. 7-point Magic lead. Coward avoids defense from Anthony Black. Into the front court. He'll go all the way to the rim. Lay it up and in. Magic will inbound with 10 seconds to go. Wagner into Bain. Bain in the backcourt is fouled. 8.9 seconds remaining in this one. Complete Care Family Psychiatry can help you get back in control. Grizzlies controlled most of this one in the first half, but they let the Magic back in at the end of the second. CCFP can help you get back in control of your life. They offer mental health care for the whole family. The pros at CCFP carefully craft care plans designed for you, and they are committed to supporting you through your entire journey. Check out ccfp.com. Call 901-206-4495 and begin your journey to complete care. First free throw for Bain is good. We know he's an outstanding foul shooter from his time here in Memphis. Desmond with just 12 points in his first match against his original NBA team. Now 13. Now 13. And a timeout taken by the Grizzlies. 8.9 seconds remaining. 118-111. Magic on top. We'll take the timeout on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
Gossett Hyundai on the Pike is relocated right down the street to 1956 Covington Pike while our new dealership gets a facelift. So come by and get relocation renovation specials. Gossett Hyundai on the Pike's got 2025 Hyundai Sonata, $293.67 a month. How about 2026 Hyundai Tucson SE? We Gossett $323.95 a month. And 2025 Hyundai Santa Fe SE? We Gossett $348.83 a month, or 1.99 for 60 months available. Plus America's best 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain limited warranty. So hurry to Gossett Hyundai, 1956 Covington Pike, or shop online anytime at HyundaiGossett.com.
If you want it, we Gossett and Gossett Motor Cars.
SEO 14178, MSRP 32715, Eclipse SEO 39973, MSRP 317, PHEV SC 00816, MSRP 426,115, includes all rebates and incentives, PF 895, 595 acquisition fee, excludes tax title license with approved credit. See dealer for complete details. Offer valid through end of the month. Dealer stock only.
8.9 seconds to play in Berlin. Grizzlies trail the Magic by 7, down 118-111. Experience the historic 25th season of Grizzlies basketball in Memphis by becoming a season ticket member. You can visit grizzlies.com/season tickets for more. Eric.
Well, this one looked like it was going to be all Grizz early on, and at the end of the day, a 20-point lead went by the wayside. The Magic now lead by 7 with 8.9 seconds remaining. Inbounds to Coward. Left corner three is an air ball. Rebounded by Wagner, and that'll do it. Magic win the first of the two games in Europe, 118-111 here in Berlin. Well, we're not there, but they are there in Berlin this afternoon. We'll come back. Grizzlies postgame show comes your way next. 118-111. Magic get the win on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
That's the end of tonight's game. But don't go anywhere, because coming up next, we'll break down tonight's game and wrap things up with tonight's Grizzlies postgame show. Next on the Memphis Grizzlies radio network.
Welcome to the Grindhouse, a place powered by grit, soul, and the pride of the Grizzlies, where fans become true believers and opponents sing the blues. Ford trucks have a strong tradition, too, like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 48 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Grizzlies, only at your Mid-South Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2024 total sales.